Oh, yeah, yeah. Oh, yeah.
Wicked tones, you know what I'm saying?
Ooh, come with me. Know you want. We can do anything you want. I got the weed, you got the sheets, let's get the fun. Let's ride, let's ride, let's ride, let's ride, let's ride, let's ride, let's ride. Roll the sheets and get out, get out, get out, get out, get out, get out, get out. Let's ride, let's ride, let's ride, let's ride, let's ride, let's ride, let's ride. Roll the sheets and get out, get out, get out, get out, get out, get out, get out. If you want, don't take a ride with me. We do what you want, take me your fantasy. And if you want, don't get high with me. We can do what you want and survive with me. Oh, I'm not welling, I'm not capping, I ain't lying. I was geeking, I was all up on your line. I've been wanting you for a very long time. Every time you with me, baby girl, let's survive. Ooh, come with me. Know you want. We can do anything you want. I got the weed, you got the sheets, let's get the fun. Let's ride, let's ride, let's ride, let's ride, let's ride, let's ride, let's ride. Roll the sheets and get out, get out, get out, get out, get out, get out, get out. Let's ride, let's ride, let's ride, let's ride, let's ride, let's ride, let's ride. Roll the sheets and get out, get out, get out, get out, get out, get out, get out. Got the sheets, let's get the fun. Let's ride, let's ride, let's ride, let's
With
ride,
Tito.
let's ride, let's ride, let's ride. Roll the sheets and get out, get out, get out, get out, get out, get out, get out.
DC Smash Mouth Podcast. When you get your best podcast in the city.
Roll the sheets and
Appreciate
get
y'all for
out,
tuning
get out,
in. If y'all
get out,
been here, please hit
get out,
that like,
get
hit
out,
that share
get
button.
out,
You watching
get
on
out.
YouTube, make sure you subscribe. Visit Twio TV, sponsored by GoTown Records, Interlude Transportation, Zaza, and Next Level. And we can't forget our boy Baz. Where's Chef at? We gotta make sure Chef get the link, man. How y'all feeling, fellas? Starting with you, Corey. How you feeling, brother? I missed y'all last week. I was in the background. I was listening. I was in the comments. I'm on today. How you feeling, Corey?
Feeling okay, man. First and foremost, I gotta say, congrats to you and your Philadelphia Eagles, man. Y'all did it. Y'all did y'all's thing. Brought it on home. Excited, about the season. Well, not excited about the season finale, but happy that we had a successful season. Looking forward to next season, and hopefully we have a good show and go out with a bang to make sure the people come on and chime in next season, man. So feeling good, man.
That's good to hear. How you feeling, brother? Big bro. I ain't see you since the club that night, Adam. How you feeling, King?
Yeah. Hey, what's up, everybody? Nothing but love, respect. Again, congratulations to the Philadelphia Eagles, you and Molly, and all the fans out there on a great season and a dominating performance at the Super Bowl. Y'all handled y'all business, so that's what's up. Other than that, everything is good. Just chilling, just sitting back, recapping the year and so forth and so on. But I'm good. I can't complain.
That's good to hear. Good to see you again, brother. Mailman Phil, you ain't believe we was gonna deliver that big L today, man. How you feeling, man?
Bruh, let me just tell you this. I am jealous on one hand of y'all, but I'm happy for you and the Eagles fans that I know, because I know y'all are so happy. So I can't be a hater. So, but I am jealous, and we're gonna talk about this because, and by the way, to everybody always says hi, Auntie. So I see her already in the comments, Sandra. I know you happy too. Yeah, all of y'all Eagles fans.
Yeah, she been rocking with us all year. Hey, Auntie.
Enjoy this. Enjoy it. Enjoy it. This is 2 times in what, 4 years? I'm jealous, man. I'm jealous.
Who counting?
Enjoy, brother.
Nah, it's good to see you, brother. Uncle Snails, how you feeling, King? You was riding with me, man, the whole playoff run, even the Super Bowl, man. And I love the hat, man. How you feeling, King?
Hey, man, I told you y'all was gonna whoop their ass. I believe that y'all had the better team this year. This was one of the first years I went against what I normally don't do. I normally don't bet against Tom Brady, don't bet against Michael Jordan, and Patrick Mahomes was going on that list. I wasn't about to bet against my homeboy. But this year I said, nah, you know what? I don't think they got the mob. I really liked your mob all year. I said, your mob was really stacked all year. I said, man, besides me root for my own mob, the Cowboys, I say I like the Eagles. Eagles team nice. And that's my Queens mob, so it made it a little easier to root for.
Man, appreciate it.
That was a good damn win. Y'all put up a dominating performance on defense, especially. Y'all shut that man down. I mean, that was a great performance y'all put up on Sunday.
Appreciate it, King.
It's on my basketball time now, so we're on basketball right now.
Yep, this is our last week, y'all, man. Make sure y'all tune in with us, share. We gotta get to the rest of the doubters, Snails. King just said we had no chance, man. I thought you were root for us, man. How you feeling, though, King, man?
I said y'all gonna win. I'm thinking Saquon gonna just tear it up, but shit, it was the other way around. So congrats to the Philly fan, man. A phenomenal win, bro. I mean, phenomenal, man. Y'all hit them boys in the mouth, man. So it was good. It was a good win. And like I said, even though we didn't win, but I feel good that we lost to the Super Bowl champs. I can go with that. You know what I'm saying? So, man, congrats, Molly, to all the Eagle fans, man. Congratulations, man. Just looking forward to next year.
You missed out again, Corey. Show him what you got on, Corey.
Corey,
that's a real man. I respect that, Corey. Where your gear at, King?
I ain't been to the store, man.
Oh my goodness, man! I gotta get you some.
I will wear it around. I'm gonna give me some Philly stuff, and I'll be wearing it during the summertime.
All right, man. We're gonna go to the next non-believer, Tito Los.
Kenny K, what's good?
Hey, man, I can't say nothing but congratulations, bro. What a hell of a performance. I haven't seen a defense perform like that since the damn 85 Bears, bro. I mean, that's about the closest defense I've seen to perform like that on the big stage. It was absolutely incredible. Incredible to watch. But yeah, man, congratulations. My mom, like I told you, diehard Philly fan, she was so happy. Marty, I know you were so happy. We're trying to tell me. So, man, look, congratulations. That was a hell of a performance, bro, from beginning to the end for the Philly fans, for sure. Because Kansas City did not enjoy that shit, not one bit. Taylor Swift, none of them didn't enjoy that at all.
Yeah, they was out there booing that girl, So
hey, I want to say this, man. I ain't even get the clip though, but y'all did have some help, man. It was a lady with a voodoo doll, sticking her hand in my home. I ain't lying, bro. Man, she was sticking that motherfucker, boy. I guess that's why he did on them damn sack.
Oh, hey, if that worked, we need to keep that lady around, King.
Yeah, man.
We're going to get one of JD5 next.
No, you won't.
Now you done messed the whole program up, bro.
You believe in the dog.
I don't believe in it though. I'm just saying that y'all had some help. Wasn't
I
it in
thought
New Orleans?
I thought you
Was
gonna
the
say
Super
the
Bowl in New
referees
Orleans?
or something. He said a dog. God dang, what else helped us?
No, I'm telling you, this shit was on social media, man. The lady was in the stand, was a fan. She had a dog. You seen it,
Yeah,
Floyd? You seen it, Floyd?
yeah. Let's
Yeah,
get
man.
Came
Seen
off
the
of
whole
social
shit.
media, y'all.
He
We
was
gotta get
spamming the
Came
shit
on
out of
In
social.
that
the
joint.
audience, bro. I
Hey,
should
hey,
have
So
sent it to you, bro.
so Molly,
Yeah.
how
Uh-huh.
how you feel about y'all game on Sunday, man? Give us your take and your perception on how you feel about Sunday, bro.
Not just the game, Molly, the whole season. How you feel
yeah.
about your season?
Everything,
Man,
everything.
Hey, take your time. Take your time. Take your time.
oh man, y'all know how I felt during the season. I felt like we was the best team out there. You know, us in Detroit. You know, when Detroit got them injuries, I just figured like, oh yeah, there's no way any of these teams can stop it. And I sounded a little delusional. I've been called that I was delusional. Y'all Eagles fans delusional. Nah, I said it's the best team I ever seen us have. You know, like we ain't never have a team like this. So to add Saquon Barkley to the mix, it was like, man, this is the year we gotta win. Then to see him to sacrifice the record, all that played a part, and then for it to be his birthday, you know, it ain't turned out a good game for him. But overall, the defense, I kept saying people just forgetting about our defense. They keep saying, well, if they stop Saquon, well, we gonna stop everything they do. You got to score with us. Where they can put up points, yeah, but they ain't scored but 30 points all year. They barely beat every team they played. I was like, they was getting bad. But with us, I'd rather play Kansas City than Buffalo and Baltimore. I think they was the better teams. It just in the big moments, Mahomes found a way, or the refs found a way to help him out. I ain't think the refs, even if the ref tried to help him. The first possession, I was a little nervous, like, oh man, here we go. But I was like, we just too good, you know, offensively, defensively. The front line was just too strong. I said we're not gonna have to blitz. We can get to him with our front four. It ain't sound believable, but now you see it. We like won 6 teams to do it, and every team that did that won the Super Bowl. So I'm happy, man. I hope we can keep at least half our team, because every time we go on a Super Bowl run, we lose a coordinator, we lose a couple of key players, you know. So I already know we're gonna lose a couple of key players because they're gonna want to get that money. So I just hope we keep a few good pieces intact so we can make another run, because everybody gonna be better next year. Dallas gonna be better, San Fran gonna be better, Redskins, we see how they playing, old Commanders. So we gotta buckle up, man. We gotta make another free agent move, which I think we will do. I don't know who it's gonna be, but the kid from Max Crosby or one of them wanted to come over, I think from Oakland. So I think that'd be a big pickup. Miles Gerd, I know everybody gonna be after him, but we can get somebody else on that D line, because I'm pretty sure we're gonna lose somebody, and most likely it's gonna be Sweat, you know. So yeah, that's how I feel though, man. How y'all feel about it?
Hey, Molly, but I don't think y'all gonna lose so many people.
Okay.
Barkley locked in. AJ Brown and Devontae Smith shouldn't be going nowhere. Your rookie cornerback ain't going nowhere. You may lose Slay, your other corner, because he may now got 2 rings. He may want to go get that bag somewhere else. But I think he locked. Your D linemen all locked in, so it's not really too many
I
people.
think
that
just Sweat. I think just Sweat.
Yeah, but he's a for hire nigga anyway. So if he can get somebody for him.
Hey, that's good. That's good to hear, you know, because I wasn't sure what everybody's contract was looking like, you know, in
But
Philly.
if you really look at it, everybody's basically locked in. If you want a dynasty, they got to stay for a couple of years. So if y'all trying to build a dynasty, they got to stay for a couple of years. Now, if they want to get that bag, then yeah, y'all just gonna be one of them one hit quarter, one. Yeah,
I ain't see it, Kenny.
I think y'all got a dynasty.
Somebody giving it.
Is somebody
Ooh, you
with
got it on the radio? Came, that's you. Came, had to mute your mic. What you got us on the radio or something, on the speaker? Say a lot of Philly is locked in. Hey, that's good to hear, because I wasn't sure. That's my team. I know every year, one year we got Zach Ertz, he gone. Carson Wentz, he gone. Like, Philly don't care to let certain players go. They just always feel like we can get the next man up. So it's good to hear most of them coming back. So I think we can possibly make another run at it.
Look,
Yeah.
I was having that conversation. I was having that conversation the other day with a Commanders fan. We was talking about, the Philly and their team and how y'all pretty much got it. Damn near everybody coming back. You know what I'm saying? The only person y'all might lose is the offensive coordinator.
Mm-hmm.
They lost
Like,
him.
Oh, he gone. He gone already.
Like I said, well, we was talking about this earlier before it happened. You know what I'm saying? I know he already left, but this is what our conversation was the other day. So, what me saying that part was, I don't care if when they do lose their coordinator, they got a good enough team that whoever comes in there to replace Kellen Moore, whoever else, they ain't got to do too much. You don't have to do too much, but the same recipe that they just did. As long as those players don't leave, as long as those players don't want to go chase that bag, which that's going to start to happen. But like bruh said, they're going to want to build. If they want to build a dynasty, they'll stay together. You know what I'm saying? They'll play another year or two before they go get that bag. Some of them might want to go next year. If they can't do the repeat, they might roll. You know what I'm saying? So it's one of those situations where, right now y'all got a great chance of repeating. You know what I'm saying? It's crazy that the odds already came out. Y'all are the third to win it next year.
What? Who's ahead of them?
Yeah, y'all are third as far as the odds to repeat. They got Baltimore, they got Kansas City, and they got Philly. The odds for the Super Bowl.
I don't know who put that together.
I mean, really, I got
that's Vegas. That's Vegas. That's Vegas.
Hey, Molly, as Red Dog, what's his top 5 so far?
He ain't beside me.
Okay, all right. I like
that. It's the top 2. I got 2-part question for Molly. First one, well, I gotta give kudos to your GM because I don't know how the hell that he fits all those pieces together. Yeah, you have to have so many stud players, and and to keep, you never hear nothing about the salary cap or anything, or they over or under the salary cap, and just got a dominant team. But there's my 2 quick questions. Is Jalen Hurts a top 5? I had a debate with somebody about this. Is Jalen Hurts one of the top 5 in the NFL quarterbacks? The second question was, it was about the defense. Oh, hold up.
It's Tito Los, y'all.
Yeah, that's Tito.
Is Jalen Hurts a top 5 quarterback in the NFL?
I define what your definition of top 5 is.
Yeah.
Stats or
overall.
If we go by winning, it has to be. Who won the last 5 or 10 years? Him, Patrick Mahomes, or the Stafford one. Didn't they win?
Matthew
Stafford. So them are the winners. Now the other guys got the numbers. Josh, Lamar Jackson, everybody got numbers. So he would have to be in the top 5. He's a Super Bowl champion quarterback, and he got the numbers also. And I'm a Super Bowl champ. So it's if you're doing both of those categories, adding both of them together, then yeah, he would have to be in the top 5. But if you want to be a hater and say, nah, his numbers is not equal to Josh Allen, Herbert, Burrows, all those other guys, yeah, but they ain't won shit. They just got numbers and stats. Like that got better numbers. He ain't won shit. What does that even mean? We got numbers. What does that mean?
I put him in the top 5. I put him in the top 5.
Top 5. I mean, I would put him in there now because he won the Super Bowl.
Yeah, I put him in the top 5.
Yeah, I mean, he was in my top 5.
I know. The other question was, your coach Nick Sirianni. Like, I think he's a hell of a coach. I mean, a lot of people was going on him, trying to get rid of him. I think at some point, saying that he wasn't, wanted to get rid of him. I think that dude is a hell of a coach. What you think about him?
Sirianni, my guy. I mean, there's a lot of times I want him out of there because he makes some dumb decisions. But when they pan out, it's good. When they don't, that's anybody. You hate it, but it been panning out for him lately. So I'm cool with it because you can see like his attitude. It draws on to our team. Like we play like he coached. You know,
Right.
like we be looking to go for it on fourth down. You see that with Daniels this year. Like they all knew like on fourth down we going for it, and they had the same attitude as the coach. So I like it, man. We smash mouth just like this podcast. Sirianni smash mouth. He believe that we better than y'all. Like I believe in my guys. So at the end of the day, we need a yard. Let's go get it. You know. So I like that about him. But early on, it was plenty of time. Like he got to go. Who go
Yeah.
for it on 4th and 7? Then he ain't getting it. We lose. Like, come on, man. But when things working, it makes sense now.
Yeah, I had
So,
one of my
I like it.
coworkers. I had one of my coworkers, a diehard Philly fan. At the beginning of the season, he was like, he didn't want Sirianni, and I was like, man, you crazy. I was like, I mean, he was like, it was to the point. He was like, man, get me McCarthy, and y'all take Sirianni. I said, shit, I wish we could make that fucking switch. Like seriously. And so at the end, of course, at the end of the season, after the Super Bowl, I went back to him. I said, what you think about Sirianni now? He said, man, you was right. And so, yeah, but, you know, I just wanted to hear your perspective on it, though. I appreciate it.
Yeah, that's my
Yeah.
guy.
Yeah, I say to piggyback off what Snells was saying, is Jalen Hurts the top 5 quarterback? Man, you got to give it to him now, man. This is his second Super Bowl appearance in 4 years. Yep. He came out and showed up in the big games. He got talent around him, but that he's showing that from college to the pros.
There you go.
That dude got it. Now he has some games when he plays bad, but that's just like any other quarterback. But as far as the credentials, man, he got it. His numbers ain't all the way up there, but he don't have to have his numbers all the way up there because he got so much talent around him. I'm sold. I'm convinced the nigga's a top 5 quarterback, man. At first, I was saying like, man, we beat them because if they saying because Jalen Hurts got hurt, man, he not that much of a difference. But now after he walked through them playoffs, man, shit, we might have won that game because he didn't play, man. But you know, we'll never know that. But you know, he's the real deal. And as far as Sirianni, I think he made some. I wouldn't say he's the greatest coach, but he's a good coach. He's a good coach. He made some great decisions in the season. I don't fault him for putting it in the best running back's hands against Atlanta when he dropped that pass to go forward to win the game, to ice the game. I would do that. I would go back to that 100 times. That was just a once in a lifetime play where Saquon Barkley dropped that ball to lose that game against Atlanta. But as far as that, he caught a lot of flack behind it. I'm only bringing that up because he caught a lot of flack behind that.
Yeah, however, I remember that.
He's been golden ever since, man. So Philly, all across the board, man, and I've been saying it all year, Philly is the scariest team. On paper, they got the best team on paper. And I said it when the playoffs, when we made the playoffs, I said, I don't want to see Philly in the first round. Thank God we didn't have to because we got as far as we did because we didn't have to see Philly in the first round. I'm glad we did what we had to do. But however, that's either here nor there. But to give credit when credit is due, Sirianni is a good coach. Kellen Moore managed that offense like he was supposed to. And that fucking defense, dog, that fucking defense is just, oh my God, man.
85 years, bro.
Hey, Corey, that $55 motel did something for you, didn't it?
Well, yeah, man. Yeah.
I say the 85 Bears, bro. I couldn't get no other comparison but the 85 Bears, man. That's how dominant they do.
I ain't get to see them.
That's why, I don't do the coach thing like y'all do. I'm more of a players thing. That's why we do the coaching in hindsight. If he didn't players didn't go the right way, then it's all dumbass coaching, the stupid ass coaching. It was going on Sirianni all year. But now shit went his way. Now he's a brilliant coach. Now he's always been an all right coach. He's had better talent now. It's great fucking talent around. If you have great players, four dogs on the front line, and you can rotate 3 more in, and that's all you need to go is them front 4. I mean, come on, man. That's talent right there. You ain't got to do too much coaching. And you got 4 niggas that can blitz the quarterback all day.
They didn't even blitz one time the whole
I said 4 dudes just blitzing. 4 guys. 4 dudes just blitz. The whole thing. Come on, man. That's talent, right? You got a lot of skills on that team. Y'all got a very skillful squad, bro. So I don't just say it's all coaching. I got great players, man. I got
Yeah.
great players.
But the players, I think the players have to believe in what the coach is bringing, what the coach is trying to teach them, to make them execute to get to where they at. Like Cowboys have plenty of good players. I mean, we have always been very talented, and they still ain't winning shit. And that's my dog, that's my team. But let's be real. Like the Cowboys always had the most. They've always been the most talented team in the fucking NFL. And we
was always suffering somewhere though, dog. We was even suffering. We have one safety. We haven't had one linebacker. These niggas got 3 linebackers, 4 safeties, 2 good corners, 2 good. They have two good wide receivers, a good tight end, a good running back, a good quarterback. They got the best offensive line. I mean, they had everything. I mean, the plate was full. They had a full plate right here. We never had a full plate since our fantasy. We was winning
92. Since 92.
Exactly. We had full plate. Offense, defense, every position. You go down the line, we stacked. We ain't had that in a long time. Eagles got that right now. That's why they're winning. And they're winning dominantly.
Yeah, hey, Snells, that's a great point. You know why? Because I was thinking that it was just their O-line and D-line that was just dominant. But you making a good point. It was everywhere.
Everywhere.
Linebackers, safeties.
If you look at the game against us and Kansas City, every time Jaden Daniels and Patrick Mahomes threw the ball, it was like 3 defenders around the ball every time.
Okay,
it was flat. Dog, that Eagles team got to go down as one of the best teams in NFL history.
So let me ask Snells and Corey, do you think it was because of that D line that was just always in the quarterback's face, or do you think it was just the defensive backs and the linebackers?
I think it was the defensive backs too. I give credit to them too, because our offensive line just didn't get punished.
Right.
Jaden, I'm telling you, that secondary, man, they just played the ball. They played the ball, man. They just credit to both of them. I mean, credit to both of them. Not to take nothing from the D line.
I would say this. Based off of those 2 games, Kansas City's offensive weapons were probably a little bit more dangerous than Washington's.
Okay.
As far as the skills. The offensive line, Kansas City was weaker. As far as the offensive line. So the defensive line just took advantage. You know what I'm saying? The defensive line took advantage of a weak offensive line that they had, which now it made it easier for the secondary to be like, oh, this man ain't got no time. Okay, well, instead of me playing 7 to 10, I could play 5 to 7 and make his passes that much more harder or more difficult.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? It's always a little different. The offensive line and the trenches make the difference. If you ask a lot of coaches, the trenches make the difference in a lot of championships.
I disagree to one point though, bro. As far as when you say the wide receiver, I don't like the Redskins wide receivers. Y'all know this, but they do know how to run routes. Terry McLaurin knows how to run routes. The other dude know how to run routes. All the Kansas City Chiefs niggas is one-hit ponies. They just do the fly. Xavier Worthy, they never them Eagles corners wasn't worried about what they was going to do. They're not route runners. The only one could probably run a route with DeAndre Hopkins, but he's older. So they can check him. They got to worry about 2 tight ends, old-ass Kelsey and Noah Gray, really. Only 2 people. They got them with they tough-ass linebackers. When you look at the Redskins, they were able to mobile quarterback. They got way more mobile than Mahomes and 2 route runners on the outside. That's why they was able to get a little more passing going on than what's called. It ain't about speed, one-handed quitters. Because when they finally scored, it's on a bomb. When Patrick Mahomes had a little bit of time, he had got the bomb as everywhere over top. But they couldn't get that every time because y'all not going to get that right now. We have 4 dudes, and we're dropping 7 back in coverage. So Patrick Mahomes had nowhere to throw the ball because them 4 guys is coming in 5 seconds. Patrick Mahomes had nowhere to go with the ball because his wide receivers are not route runners. They're really just one trick pony guys. All them guys, every one of them guys he has right now, they're not really number one wide receivers. Not a number one. DeAndre Hopkins is a little bit too old right now to be called a number one. He's really number 2, 3.
Right.
This one goes back. This one goes back to coaching. What I was saying. This was not just what I believe. Fangio, this is his first year coaching the Phillies defense because last year they didn't have Fangio, but they had this.
Man, we was bottom 5. We was at the bottom last year.
Right, but y'all damn near had the same players.
We drafted some dogs.
Jalen Carter and Nolan Smith.
Yeah, they drafted
rookie corner Mitchell.
Mitchell, the Gene. Yes.
Cooper DeJean.
Quinyon Mitchell.
And wasn't the defensive tackle hurt last year?
Huh?
Wasn't the defensive tackle hurt last year?
Who, Carter?
Carter.
He just ain't had the year that we thought he had.
No, he just didn't have a good year. But,
okay.
Okay. So, but I'm saying, I'm just saying, go back to what I was saying about believing in the coaching, Joe, because Fangio came in that joint this year and turned that shit totally around. They totally around, but they had nucleus. They had the nucleus of that defense intact last year, except for maybe 3 players.
That 3 players is a lot, though.
You look like a Bill Belichick ass coach, Los. You look like a little Bill Belichick. Like you'll be Bill Belichick.
What he say?
Coach.
I couldn't hear.
He's saying you like a Bill Belichick.
I said with your hoodie on, with your half hoodie.
Yeah, but the half hoodie joint.
Your half hoodie with you.
I like that joint.
Yeah.
I got it.
I don't know, but it looked like they was playing basketball like 5-on-3 or something. You gotta have 5 people in blocking, then the quarterback make another person we ain't got to worry about. Then we was getting in so fast. I never seen a team have to use their tight end or running back to chip a DN when they not even blitzing. So they had to use another guy to chip. Yeah, so that take another guy away. So we got 7 guys covering 3 to 4 guys every play. Ain't nobody getting open, man. Yeah.
Hey, you know who y'all reminded me of, and it was painful too. Y'all remind me of the 2007 and the 2011 Giants. The same way they were able to have that pass rush without even having to blitz. That's how y'all were coming through there, man.
Yeah, they had an 8-man rotation too.
Yeah.
But I like Vanjie because he just say beat the guy in front of you. You got a lot of teams, they like to run a lot of stunts and try to help get the DN free. He just tell them 4 dudes, y'all get the first one to the quarterback. So get everybody a chance to get a sack and make a play instead of everything got to make sure go around like a Von Miller or JPP or something. Nah, the DN can make a play. Anybody, just beat the guy in front of you. And everybody they best when you got to think too much. No gaps, just beat the guy in front of you. Get to the quarterback.
Yeah, I thought the Legion of Doom, the Legion of Boom played a good Super Bowl, man. Y'all just outdid them, man.
Everybody.
Because Seattle beat up on Denver in the Super Bowl.
Yeah.
When Seattle won, they beat up on Peyton Manning pretty bad. Yeah. But y'all made that shit look like unforgettable. Like forget about that.
That was the first Super Bowl outside in the cold. In
New York, yeah.
That was what, like 43-8, something like that?
Nah, it was like 30 something. I don't know. Don't quote me on it. But
yeah, but they dominated that game.
I know Denver only had 8 points against.
But look, that was an older Peyton Manning. This was still Patrick Mahomes in his prime, and they made him.
Yeah. I don't think Kansas City was good. A lot of people
nothing at one point.
Yeah. Right. They wasn't good, man. Pat Mahomes. I don't think they was a good team.
42-8. Okay, KK.
See, I said 43-8. Yeah. All right. Okay. All right. Yeah.
That shit was bad. But I kept saying we're gonna beat the brakes off them because I foreseen that. I'm like, they not gonna be able to block us, man. There's nothing they can do. But I ain't think they'd stop Saquon. They run defense was dominant. But I'm like, when they gonna come out of
Told y'all that.
and when they gonna come out of 8 in the box when we killing them? They was still like long Saquon don't have a good game. I'm like, they gonna eventually. It's like watching the team play Boston 1 and the other guy still killing you, stay in Boston 1. It's like, no, they shot you out of the zone. You got to come out. They refused to get 8 out of the box. I was like, this is crazy. I never seen it before. They wanted Jalen Hurts to beat him, and he did.
Yeah.
That was my bold
And that's
prediction.
all it's about.
He did.
That was
That
all
was my
it's
bold
about.
prediction.
Hey, Snells, you win any money on this?
Did I? Hey, look. I asked J-Rock. You know, he on the joint. I put on his DraftKings account.
Okay.
I put a bet in a 2-pick in parlay. Eagles win and DeAndre Hopkins scored a touchdown. Anytime touchdown. You know, that was like plus 800 for DeAndre Hopkins to score a touchdown. That paid out $100. Paid out $1,100. That motherfucker DeAndre Hopkins scored that last touchdown.
Yes, he sure did.
I said, Scrappy would have killed. Scrappy would have killed. I gave him A.J. Brown, Devontae Smith, DeAndre Hopkins, and I said Saquon Barkley and Jalen Hurts. I told him Jalen Hurts would score. He put everybody in, and the only person that didn't score was Saquon Barkley.
Saquon Barkley, damn.
You remember what the odds were for that?
He's the only one that didn't score.
You remember what the odds were for that?
I was on his ticket. I ain't asked him.
Okay, all right.
It was on his ticket. I didn't ask him.
On season 2,
he said, I lost by 1.
Okay, on season 2, I think we need to add that as a segment. We need to put Snell's bets in there. Yep.
We got that coming.
We do.
We gonna make some stuff.
Doing that. That was already in the segment.
Okay.
Yeah,
All right.
I got tickets I'm sitting here waiting on right now. I can put y'all on later.
See, that's it. All right. Snell's tickets.
So let me ask y'all something. So anybody that's familiar with, because I know a lot about football, but I cannot figure out the salary cap thing, man. The money thing, I'm not good with that at all.
Okay.
So let me ask y'all something, because the rich just keep getting richer, and this motherfucker Howie Roseman just finds money to move around and to go out and get something else. Does Philly have money to go out and get a Myles Garrett or Max Crosby, or they don't have the money to do that?
Yeah.
Oh
Well,
God.
they'll create the money. They don't have it, but they can create the money, because you got to understand, nobody over there is under a heavy salary other than maybe Saquon.
It hurts.
Everybody else is Jalen. So they got money to play around to go chase or try to convince a Myles Garrett to come play in Philly.
Look, to me,
Or
when you winning like Philly winning, and then you don't have selfish motherfuckers that's really worrying about the bag, they just worried about keep winning, then that's what helps as well. Because see, like, we're gonna see how, and not to bring it up, but we're gonna see how Dak and CD, what they do to free up money for the Cowboys. Because if they do free up money for the Cowboys, that would give us at least 70 to 80 million to spend.
Really?
But yes. But they will have to. I think they will have to agree.
We can create it. They just got to do some restructuring. They got to do some restructuring.
Correct.
They got to cut some people or release some people. There's a few ways that they can create to where we would be plus in the salary cap instead of being in the negative.
Yeah, and so, but but Dak, the money that he getting, like if he was about winning and not really worried about, Dak will get paid. He got all them fucking commercials and stuff like that, endorsements and stuff. So he gonna get paid. That's not even an issue. But yeah, I mean, if he wanted to give up some of the money that he got, it would help teams out. So I mean, that's just what it is. That's what Tom Brady used to do.
Yeah, but do y'all really think he's gonna do that?
Who?
Dak Prescott?
No. Nope.
The only
Again,
person that said something was Michael Parsons. He's the only one that said, I'll restructure my contract if it means getting Myles Garrett. That's what
Yeah.
he said.
He the
I
only
don't know
one.
what anybody else said on the Cowboys, but Michael Parsons. He said that I get him only if we're getting Myles Garrett, I'll restructure my contract. And that's it. He said he's not doing no other way else, but so
Yeah.
who knows?
Yep.
Well, he don't
Yeah.
even have to restructure his because they haven't even signed yet, so he could take a little less, right?
Right.
Right. Yeah, but
Right.
Whatever they was going to give him, whatever he was going to take less if it
Right.
means get Myles Garrett. He was basically saying, "I'll restructure our deal, what we're about to do, whatever. If it means to get Myles Garrett, I'll take less."
that would be beautiful. That would be beautiful.
This is,
But you know,
It would. It would.
Look how much that
That's what his hit is going to be,
What they say?
89.9.
you know what I'm saying? Corey? You
next
see what I'm
year.
yeah.
All right.
Yeah,
So,
next
all right.
year.
So here's my question, right? So if his salary cap hit is 89.9, and how y'all saying we can create all this salary cap space, right? If you restructure
Right.
his contract, does that mean we have to keep him for longer?
No, you don't. You don't keep. You just put the money on the back end.
On the back end.
There's money on the back end, right?
So when you say put it on
It
the
goes
back
to the-
end, does
it
that
goes
mean
to
in
the
an
end of the
extra
contract.
year?
No, like what we got his contract to like 2027,
Uh-huh.
28.
Something like that. Yeah, I think
So
28.
the money goes to those two. So the bulk of the money he'll get more added to his signing bonus, and then the rest of the money gets allocated, but it'll be poured towards 2027, 26, 28, to where he'll get that against the salary.
Yeah.
It'll be
Okay.
a $40 or
They be
$50
cheap.
million
Hey,
This is
Corey,
what
Corey, your
spread out
face
for the
look like mine right now. Like,
Yeah, I'm trying
This
to
is-
learn this shit. I don't know nothing about. Now I cannot figure that shit out, man.
right.
It's easy,
I-
Corey. It's like you getting 20 million a year. You want Hakeem to come on your team because y'all both don't know who to really root for. So you like, I want Kane on my team. So they like, you gonna have to take at least 18 mil. You gotta take a $2 million cut. They're gonna restructure your contract to 18 million so y'all can sign Hakeem. But that 2 million, they just give it to you in the back end. They probably just add it into a bonus and just say you get like 20 catches, they give you that 2 million. And it'd be something easy, something that you can normally, get in half the season. So that's the way they do. And we do that in Philly a lot. So we have a dude getting a certain amount of money, we restructure his contract and say you get 10 tackles. We know he averaged 50 a year, so we know he's gonna get 10 tackles. So that's the way we can pay him that money. We cut him to sign somebody else. So that's all they're gonna do. They want somebody, they'll find a way, or they take the penalty. It's a little penalty, they'll take the fine, they rich, and you'll have that guy make that back in jersey sales and everything else.
Damn right.
All right. So Molly, what you just said, if that's the case, why doesn't Dallas, since Jerry Jones makes all of this money, he had all of this money, why doesn't he do that all the time and take his quarterback, can keep restructuring his quarterback's contract, take money from him and pay Myles Garrett, pay everybody to do that?
Boy,
if it's that easy.
Everybody ain't gonna agree to it now. Just because they ask you to, don't mean you're gonna agree to it. Like, I work hard to get this money.
Yeah, they gotta agree to it. That comes with the players gotta agree to that. If they don't agree to it, it ain't gonna happen.
That's the problem. That go back to what I said. When you want to win, even you're gonna say, hey, go ahead and take that money and go ahead and do what y'all need to do. Take $5 million from me.
Right.
And go ahead and put that. You understand? If
Myles
CD
Garrett-
did that, no, I'm just saying, if CD did that, Miles, Dak did that, you know, say DeMarcus Lawrence did that,
All the owners that hate Jerry Jones, because then you're gonna mess the market up. Like once Dak got that money, all other quarterbacks got to get paid that money. So if he turned down that money, other quarterbacks be looking like, dog, you fucking the market up. It's a whole. It ain't just Dallas. It's the NFL. So Once they change the
Yeah.
market, that's the number
One
now.
person can see
One
everything.
person, yeah, it can change everything. Like Miles Gird or one of them big time stars. You take a pay cut, they're gonna
It
feel
don't
like shit. You go ahead and take a pay cut now. I
Gotcha.
don't know.
Well, it's for I don't know. It would be
I'm
for
with
when
you.
it would be for winning purposes. If you know your team is a contender and you can restructure that contract and know
so
like
So that's a
I
good
heard
question.
Yeah.
That
two.
really go back.
Go ahead, King.
That really goes back to consideration of the players, if they team players or they just about that bag. If they're about that bag, they don't care about nobody on that team. They just want their money. So when you have
Right.
players like that, they never get to the playoffs. They never get to the Super Bowl. That's when it comes down to coaching, getting everybody to believe in a cause. If you get everybody to believe in a cause in one way, and then you can get that. But they don't have that over there in Dallas. You know, that's one thing they don't have. You know, everybody, you got one player saying it. So if one player come out and say this, no one else follow the suit. So that tells you what the player's mindset is when it comes to that team. They just want the bag.
Yeah.
I wasn't trying to turn this into a Dallas thing. I meant every team. Like,
Yeah, any
No,
team.
I just use that because that's what
right. Yeah, I got you.
And the only reason I use Michael Parsons.
Mm.
Look at Michael Parsons. He's a different individual, man.
Right.
He's an individual about teamwork.
Right.
Yeah.
It's not about just him. He trying. You can see his effort is about the team. But is everybody else on that team the same way? No.
Yeah.
Is
Hell
everybody
no.
on this Philly
There's
team like
always a
that?
superstar saying shit like that, Hakeem. There's always teams saying shit like that.
Yeah, exactly.
Everybody got to eat though. Everybody just can't do that. Everybody don't have the same goals. Everybody can't feed their kids a trophy. So some people need that bag. That trophy don't mean shit, but fans saying, "Oh, he got a trophy." So the fuck what, nigga? I got that bag. I just got $100 million by Detroit. Oh, he went and signed to Detroit. So he went and signed to Cleveland. Yeah, but $150 million, he could have stayed in Philly for $20 million. For $20 million, they offered me $150 over here. He could have got a ring. That's you fans talking. Fuck that goddamn ring, nigga. That nigga gave me $150 million. You niggas sound crazy. I would want that money also. And if the ring comes with it, it comes with it. But this is a job. I went to college, got to college to get the job. And then I got the job in the NFL to get that money, to get that bag. And if the championship comes along with it, yes, I'm happy as fuck. But I'm trying to get that bag. I don't know what you niggas doing over at your house. I'm trying to get that bag. That's what I'm trying to get to.
Right.
And if you win, you win. It's
right.
It's a fucking game.
That's what it boils down to.
That's what the game. If they not really a team, that's what a lot of people. Some of them dudes don't even talk after the practice or a game. They don't really know each other. So I tell people, you go to work, you got 9 to 5, and your boss came at work and said, "Hey, can you take a pay cut? We getting you 25 an hour, but we're gonna need you to take 20." You can be looking like, hell nah. Like, nigga, I need my whole 25, but we need you to be a team player so we can hire some more people. And hell no, y'all figure it out. You know, and that's how them players look at it. It ain't worrying about Super Bowl cool, but this dude sell a Super Bowl rings all the time.
Go ahead, Corey. Go ahead, Corey.
I was gonna say because at the end of the day, we all looking for a paycheck when we go to work. Some of them players are competitive and they want to win a championship. And they feel like, well, I made a certain amount of money. I'm good. I restructure just so I can win. You know what I'm saying? Now that I reached my peak of me coming from the ghetto and fucking $100 was a lot of money to me. Now I got $100 million and there's another $50 million over here. Shit, I didn't reach my peak. I'm good. Let me do this to make sure I accomplish this goal that I want to accomplish in life, which is winning. That's probably what Myles Garrett is at. Myles Garrett is like, fuck that. I done made enough money. And I'm still gonna make money. But I want to win now.
I use this as a part of what we're talking about. But there was probably a bad take on it for real. Because Tom Brady did it. You know, Tom Brady
he did. He
always took less, right? But the reason why he took less too. Because he was married to one of the top Victoria's Secret models. She made more money than he did. So he didn't really need the money from the NFL at that
Jordan
time
was.
because, you know, he was married to her. So, but you know, he took less money.
But hold on, can I say this, Los? If you ever looked at the Forbes list, he still was the top paid NFL player, even though he didn't make that much money from his team.
Endorsements.
He still made it up in endorsements. So when you just mentioned about, and I'm not trying to make this about just Dallas, but when you mention about Dak Prescott, think about every quarterback that ends up retiring from the NFL. They're usually the top analysts in the NFL when they retire, right? So why not take a little less so your team can be better? If you're the Cowboys quarterback, you know you're going to make it up in endorsements. You know when you retire, you're going to be the top analyst in football. So why not take a little less so you can get a legacy as well as be rich? That's all I'm saying.
It ain't guaranteed.
Like I said, though, those are the players that would do that, man. The players that already got that bag are the players that we willing to take the pay cut. I already got $400 million. So, now I want to chip. I already got the bag. But you try to ask if somebody on making $10, $20 million a year and he's hungry to not go get the bag, he ain't hearing that shit. He going to go take that money. Whether it's leave the team and go somewhere else, like a couple of Eagles players may leave, because somebody going to offer that like we did. Larry Brown, sorry as fuck his ass was for the Cowboys. He had 2 interceptions in the Super Bowl. He leaves and goes to the Raiders and think he got them like that. He gets cut a couple of years later because he was a bum. But he got that bag. He already got the ring. Now I'm going to get this bag. Some people's like, you already got the bag. Then I see you want the ring now. But if you got the ring, man, I'm trying to get to this bag. So a lot of them Eagles may leave to go get to that bag. Those who don't have it. And I can't be faulty for them. They got to feed their families. They got the ring already.
Better get it while you can.
So let's be realistic. Let's be realistic. I'm not going to take this out so far, but once he showed us that $89 million, you telling me you can't make $69 million?
Because that's half.
That's a big drop off.
If that's what they want to do.
89 million, not 89 million though. That's what Peter Uncle Sam take half of that. Them niggas don't see all that money. That's just for show and tell. He probably get 40 million out of that 89.
Okay, 40 million. You can't take 30 so we can afford to have a top wide receiver to go along with it, and then you know you're gonna get the endorsements.
That nigga got sleep number commercials, Campbell soup commercials. I mean, come on, dude. When you in that position that Jerry Jones actually, because it comes with being a Cowboy quarterback, that's what they say. Yes. That's what they say. And so when you get those type of endorsements because you're a Cowboy quarterback, that's when you should say, "Hey, I'm making it on the other end. Thank you, Cowboy Jerry Jones, for getting me into this position. I'm making my money on the other end. I'm gonna go ahead and give you some of this money that you gave me so we can get these players so we can win the Super Bowl." That's all. That's all.
I don't buy that for no player, man.
Go to the next topic.
What's that, King?
Hey, look, I'm gonna have to get off this junk, man. I'm going to walk in this house, man. I know baby girl ain't gonna allow me to be doing anything once I walk in here, man. But it's been great. It's been great, man, with y'all guys, man. I'm looking forward to next year, man. Everybody, man, stay smart. Stay focused and win, man.
King,
I love y'all guys, man.
Appreciate you bringing me on, man. Thanks, bro. Thank you.
Oh, no problem, man. Peace and love. Yes, sir.
My man, King. Nah, that's good though. I advise everybody get their money. That's a good question. Do y'all advise players to take pay cuts for championships, or would y'all prefer to get the money?
It all depends on who it is. Like I said, certain players made enough money to say, okay, I just want to win now. You know what I mean? And they'll take that pay cut. But a lot of them players, man, a lot of players in the league come from nothing. They get a lot of money on the front end. They trick it up. So they like, nah, I ain't taking no sacrifices to make this team better. Y'all figure it out. You know what I'm saying? The market says this, So I'm gonna go get that from the market. You know what I'm saying?
Okay, so JD5, he gonna take a pay cut, y'all believe?
No, he won't have to. He won't have
He's
to.
not.
No, he's not gonna have to. We got enough money to
He
build
should.
something.
Well, no, because he is still under that rookie contract. They don't have to worry about signing him for
Yeah,
No, I'm
we-
saying when his time come up,
Oh,
y'all think he should take a pay cut?
but look, probably by that,
When his
maybe at that
time
time, they
come up,
might win the
when
Super
his
Bowl or
time
something
come
at that
up,
time.
when his time come up, he gonna get the bag.
Yes, it'll
For
probably be
He's
what?
gonna
It'll
be,
probably be what,
he's
about
gonna
70
be the
million
one.
then?
He go because you got to think, you got to set the market for the next up and coming quarterback. That's all. Dak set the market. Now everybody's gonna look at that number. So if Jaden, let's just say Jaden keeps progressing and he gets better and better every year, he's gonna want. Hey, this is what Dak got 4 years ago.
Right.
It'll probably
Look
be
what I've
70
done.
million then.
That's what we're saying. So it's gonna go up and up. So yeah, again, it all depends on if y'all want a ring by then or not. You know what I'm saying? It could be that kind of a case. Are y'all this close? Have y'all been to the Super Bowl? Have y'all won the Super Bowl? If he's gotta sacrifice a little bit to get another player, if y'all haven't, then he might. But then again, we just don't know where y'all gonna be at when that time comes for him,
Yeah.
when he has to get that contract. So you know, I think it's the first one. He's gonna go get that back.
Well, hopefully it'll be a
first one,
situation. Hopefully it'll be a situation like Jalen Hurts. You know what I mean? Jalen Hurts got to the big game early. You know what I'm saying? He got a contract. So, you know, by the time it came about, Jalen Hurts had he got drafted low. What was Jalen Hurts' contract, Molly?
Second round.
Yeah, he getting 42 mil.
See, that's a friendly contract right there. That contract right there is, you can play.
He also a second round draft pick.
What was the
Your man was
market? What is the market now? What is Dak making a year? What is his average a year? I know 60. It say 89, but they front loaded that. They got it front loaded.
It's 60 million.
Yeah, 60. Okay, so yeah, Jalen Hurts took what's that, an $18 million? Well, not 18 million, because at the time, how long ago did he sign his contract, Mom?
His average is like 54 million.
Yeah, he coming next.
Yeah.
It go up.
It's Snack. You know, I always think y'all gonna be so Snack. I was reading the comment on
who's his team? Who's Ryan's team?
He's just like
y'all bum ass. His name is Snag. I call him Snag. It's a nickname.
Oh, okay.
He one of y'all.
Ryan Baker is one of you. He's a Washington Commander.
That's gonna change, Ryan. You best believe we getting ready to make some moves. We got to the NFC Championship game with a so-so team. So when we make these moves, and again, we got a winner as a quarterback, man. That plays a major role. That plays a major role, man. When you got a winning quarterback,
talk to him. Build him up.
That helps. I mean, you know, if Dak could show up if Dak would have showed up in the big games for y'all, the Cowboys probably would have got further than what they get.
You see what he said?
He said when JD5 get that bag.
I don't know. I don't know about that, man. I think management and the ownership and our GM is going to put us in the right direction to where we don't run into that problem.
That is the bottom line, bro. That's the difference between Jerry Jones and anybody else, man. I'm serious. Jerry Jones is fucking
really the team. What I say in the text earlier, and we all agreed. I feel like as long as Jerry Jones is running the team, he's not going to make the sacrifices like Philly did. He's not going he's not looking at it like, look what Philly just did. Whatever they do to get in debt in the next couple years, it doesn't matter because it worked. It worked. Right. They won.
This dude already in-house talking about trading Michael Parsons this year.
Hey, you see, Luka got trade. Anybody's up now.
I'm telling you, man. Jerry Jones, boy, that dude.
Jerry is the new Snyder, Kenny.
I don't be getting on Jerry because he already got his rings. You know, he's trying to get more rings. You know, like Jerry win, he gonna have 4 rings. And like shit. Even him having
what they want Jerry to do?
Go ahead, Styles. What you say?
What they want unfucking believable. Jerry just keeps building our franchise up higher and higher, but y'all keep acting he ain't won a Super Bowl went further as you fans want him to go. Jerry, you fuck what you fans think. Jerry is being Jerry building Dallas Cowboys to the heights it's never been at as far as money, business-wise. We will get another ring, and when we get another ring, you know what that will bring? Way more fans than we already fucking have. We already have enough now. If we win 1 ring in the next couple of years, you know what the fuck that's going to do? TV, all the shit. Come on, man, bro. You don't want the Cowboys to fucking win the next couple of years. Come on, bro. We already the Dallas Cowboys. Stop. We're already them boys.
That's what I'm saying, Snells. Do y'all think that y'all have enough to win in the next couple years? Because I think the team will get blown up before a Super Bowl is in play. Do y'all think that y'all have a Super Bowl roster?
I don't know. We all don't know what anybody don't get no. Kenny, hey, look, his sorry ass team will be the same thing. We can say the same dumb ass shit all day. His team ain't gonna never win a ring. I ain't seen his team win a ring since '90. We won 3 rings the last time his dumb ass team won a ring. So we can go back and forth on this shit. Fucking opinion until somebody.
That's Kenny talking that shit.
Nobody's right.
You get too much of your feelings, man. I asked you a question. Do you think
that's Kenny?
He talking to Kenny.
Oh, he talking to Kenny. Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I asked, do y'all think that y'all?
No, I was asking Kenny.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Man, oh man, Snells, that's the last thing you want to see in this world.
That's all right, Kenny. Next season, you gonna be able to call in and all that, Kenny.
Hey, Adam, pass me a Heineken. Hey, pass me a Heineken, Adam.
A Green Bay Packer fan think they're gonna win the next 10 years. A Detroit fan think they're gonna win. Who fucking knows? Philly didn't know they was gonna win this year.
I think Philly knew that they were gonna win it this year. Either Philly, a lot of us picked Philly, Detroit, or Baltimore to win it, and they were right. They all were right there in the end. Except Baltimore, but
yeah.
Kenny,
you didn't say Kansas City. You picked Kansas City 3-peat. They had Buffalo in there. You picked all the good teams, so you're gonna be right. You picked all the good teams. You're gonna hit good on one of them. You picked the top 6 teams. Yeah, okay. Ooh, you're smart. You picked the top 6 teams. Y'all was smart as shit. One of them. Come on. Unbelievable.
I wasn't even drinking tonight. Kenny about to make me drink.
Kenny about to make me drink. Kenny just talking shit.
Kenny, like Kenny.
I know what he's doing.
I do believe that we're gonna win in the next couple of years. We won. We got far with what we got, which was nothing. And I just think if we add some pieces, that we can go far, simply because the play of Jaden Daniels, if he continues his success, it's nothing but promising in the future for us. It's nothing but promising.
Y'all still gotta get past Philly.
I'm asking you this, Corey.
Yeah. That's
Corey, what did the Carolina Panthers fans think after Cam Newton went to the Super Bowl? We going back. He went to the Super Bowl. He didn't go to the NFC AFC Championship. He went to the Super Bowl. What do you think they fans thought? They went back since.
The Carolina Panthers did not have $90 million.
Cam Newton.
The Carolina, I think that's the bitterness of the Cowboy fan. The Carolina
Panthers
don't
have nothing to do with the Cowboys.
It's football.
Okay.
Look, Cowboys. That's Cam Newton.
Maybe I said that wrong.
That's football.
Cam Newton. The year that Cam Newton went to the Super Bowl, he had a roster full of talent. He had a roster full of players tied up with money. We don't have that. We have $90 million to go out and get more talent with what we had. So that is the difference now. If you're bringing that up,
So
Hey, Corey,
so
remember I
just
told you
because
that $90 million, you got to use that to fill out your roster too. Don't forget that. You only got like 30-some players already under contract.
Bro,
Some of that $90 million got to go towards filling out your 53-man roster.
The players that
Look at Ryan's comments. Look at Ryan's comments.
Okay.
Listen, the players that needed to be signed you won't even want them if we release them. Is what they're and plus we can pay them pennies. They're not a hot commodity like a T. Higgins, a Myles Garrett, who we trying to go after and get. We can pay players like Jamison Crowder $5 million a year. Who played a big? We could play Zacchaeus $6 million a year. Who had a big year for us? We not
like Lattimore. Don't forget him.
Lattimore's already under contract. He's already under contract.
That was a big move.
He's already under contract. So I'm saying that to say, Snails, we're not in the same predicament as the fucking Carolina Panthers. We're not. We're in a better place. We're the first team to make it that far. Hold on.
What you're trying to do.
We're the first team to make it that far and have a season, the following season, with that much money to go out and get better.
Look at what Ryan commented. You only got $47 million.
You keep moving the goalposts. What I said was the fan base and how you think they thought. How you think the Atlanta Falcons fan base thought when they got Vic at this rookie year and all that? They thought, oh, we going to go to the Super Bowl. They never went. How you think Cam Newton, that they took their ass to the Super Bowl, what do you think their fan base thought? All that money shit you talking about, fuck all this. I'm talking about the fan base thought. They always going to think when you got a Cam Newton, a Michael Vick, oh, we going. They never went. They never went. They just, we had a dog, though. Y'all can be the same nigga. You ain't guaranteed you're going to go because you like your fucking quarterback.
The Philly fans and the Kansas City fans thought the same thing when Tom Brady beat them in the Super Bowl. And what happened? Kansas City came back and won 2 Super Bowls. The Philly fans lost in the Super Bowl to Kansas City, had a down year, and came back and blew shit out this year. So we always gonna think that, Snell. You a Dallas fan. You think it every year and don't go nowhere.
I'm talking football.
What that got to do
What are you talking about, Paul? You think every year. You ain't won shit in 40 years. You keep talking about New Year. What are you talking? You the dumbest nigga I know. What are you talking about?
No.
I'm talking about strictly Cam Newton. Cam Newton and fucking I said nothing about the Cowboys. And Michael Vick. You bring in the Cowboys every time. The fuck are you talking about? Are you loving that much?
About you saying us fans is you making it seem like us fans is unfucking believable for us to think that we're gonna win.
No, I said fans and other teams thought the same shit you thought, and they didn't win shit. That's a fact. Did they win?
Okay,
did the other teams win? You act like I'm spitting opinions. I'm spitting facts. You get mad at my facts. The fuck are we talking about? I'm not spitting opinions like you do. Your team ain't won shit. You just keep hitting opinions. I said these other quarterbacks fan base thought the same dumbass shit you probably thinking, but they didn't win shit at all. They didn't win nothing. So until you win something, I give 2 fucks what you think because you don't know till you win. You're just talking shit like Kenny is.
I'm not talking shit. I'm not talking shit. I'm talking hope and believe. You're the one shooting it down, bringing up the Carolina Panthers.
Hey, Corey. I think. Hey, Corey. So, what do you think? What do you think the Miami Dolphins fans were thinking when Dan Marino took them to the Super Bowl? Don't you think they thought they would be back every year?
Y'all bringing up old shit.
But you bringing up the same thing.
Of course, they all thought they were gonna. Of course, they all thought they were gonna get back. Of course, everybody thinks that. Okay. So that's that. I'm thinking the same thing. I just feel like we got a good shot because we have a potential quarterback who broke records his rookie year with nothing.
Dan Marino.
He had a roster with nothing. None of y'all on this podcast, even me, didn't think we were going to get as far as we did. Now that we got that far and we got money to play with, my belief and my hope just runs a little more than the average Dan Marino, than the average nobody.
What? You call Dan Marino a nobody?
You call Dan Marino.
You call Dan Marino a nobody?
I didn't say that. I said nobody.
No, what you saying? My bad. I misheard you. Go ahead.
Y'all want me to talk crazy so bad, man.
I thought you said that.
Look at Snells. Look at him over there. Look like all I'm saying is this. I'm just going to put it in a short perspective. We got a lot of we got somebody who's special. We got somebody who's special, and I believe with the money that we have to play with, and now people want to come and play here. I just think that our chances is better than the average motherfuckers. That's all I'm saying.
That does not guarantee or make you going to be an automatic winner, though.
I didn't say that. I didn't say that. I did not say that. Did you hear me say that? I didn't say we was going to automatically win. I didn't say that. I just feel like
you're going to win. Okay. Y'all are going to win a Super Bowl in the next couple of seasons.
Yeah.
Yes, I
because
believe
of
that.
the money that you have.
I believe that. I believe that. I hope that. I hope that. I'm not saying that it's a guarantee, though. But hold on, Adam.
And so does the Baltimore Ravens.
Yeah.
So do the Baltimore Ravens fans. So do the Buffalo Bills fans.
Yes.
So do the Detroit Lions fans.
Yes.
All those teams, fan base believes the same thing.
Okay, well, listen to this, and everybody. The Philadelphia Eagles went out and spent the money on what they thought they needed to win it all.
Okay.
And what happened?
They won it all.
They won it all. So now, so we got some money to do that. So
but
I can't believe
that don't mean you got you don't have Howie Roseman.
Yeah, we got the four.
You don't have the best offensive line and best defensive line in football.
We got the GM that came from the San
Francisco. You don't got the best running back in
played
football.
In the fucking Super Bowl who played in the Super Bowl 2 times in the last couple of years.
You don't have Saquon Barkley.
Nah, it's just funny because a lot of people forget that we was trying to make the Super Bowl and we did everything we needed to make the Super Bowl, but other teams made moves to make the Super Bowl too. It just ain't pan out for them. Like Baltimore got it, Derrick Henry. Like they did that to make to the Super Bowl. You know, there's a lot of teams that make moves to get to the Super Bowl. I just think it panned out for us this year. What you drinking, Tito?
And just Corey.
And you don't even have to ask. Hey, Corey, have one.
hey, Corey. Let me ask you this, though, Corey. Let me ask you something real quick. How many players you think you need with the money you got? How many players you think you need to get?
We got 8 draft picks too.
Corey.
I don't know how many we need.
Who would you like to see y'all getting free agency with the money that you have?
No, I'm saying, who you think you need to get? Like, what name positions you think you need to get?
I say we need help on defense, secondary, and an edge rusher. That's what I feel like we need because our offense got it done with garbage. So if we can get it done with garbage again and help out where a fucking running back average fucking 450 yards against us in 3 games, if we can help that, take care of that, I think with this youngin that we got, we don't need much on offense. Of course, we need another receiver.
Yeah.
And yeah.
Okay.
So to answer your question, we need a receiver and we need help on defense. 4 or 5 players.
4 or 5 players. Okay, so you think the 4 or 5 players that you would add, the 4 or 5 players you would add will be better than this team that they still got assembled?
No,
next year?
I know we got to go through them, Snell. I know we got to go through them.
I'm just saying it. I'm just talking about just as far as that. So you know you need way more than 4 players. You need like a lot more players than 4. They stack, and then other teams are stacked. It's gonna be way more than 4 players, bro.
I'm saying in free agency. I'm saying in free agency to go get this year. We also got some draft picks that we can use in the draft. We also got players that might want to step up or might want to just come for nothing. I just know
that's free agency.
We got a promising future.
We got a lot of hope. We got a lot of hope. We got a lot of Jesse Jackson going on. Got a lot of Jesse Jackson going on.
Yeah, just like Dallas fans. You know, I'm every year Dallas fans.
No, we're not saying nothing. We ain't say that. We ain't say that. Stop.
I mean, y'all
I ain't talking about that.
Stop,
y'all on here making little jokes and shit. The Dallas Cowboys supposed to win the Super Bowl.
We ain't say nothing.
Phil, what was we talking about before we came on air?
We ain't say nothing.
You got on paper that you got a Super Bowl team. I mean,
No. We said on paper, and I was only making that point about the GM.
Okay.
Now let me
Okay.
ask you.
Well, our
this,
GM is good.
Let me ask you this, Corey. Not to make this a Dallas and Washington thing, but you saying about what y'all need and how good y'all are, right? You got to also remember Dallas is coming back with their starting quarterback next year. And if Dallas used Cooper Rush, let's be honest, if they used Cooper Rush in both of those games, Dallas would have swept Washington this year, right? Be honest. Be honest. They would have swept y'all. So remember, they're coming back better too next year. So don't just think just because you got all this money that you're going to be better.
I don't care nothing about no team that can't advance in the big games, man. I'm sorry. You can throw all of that. Dallas would have did this. Dallas would have did that. Corey, Dallas was supposed to win the Super Bowl 25 times in the last 30 years.
They weren't supposed to win the Super Bowl this year.
That's why I agree with you.
All I'm saying, Corey, is just because you got money doesn't mean you're going to win.
I don't want to hear nothing about no Dak Prescott. He has not shown or done nothing. Our quarterback matched him in 1 year. Our quarterback matched his success in 1 year. And Jalen Hurts Jalen Hurts got as many Super Bowl appearances than Dak has playoff wins in his career.
Got you.
I'm not worried about no Dak Prescott. You're right. You better off saying Cooper Rush than you saying Dak Prescott.
We're done with Dallas.
I'm more scared of Cooper Rush than Dak Prescott. There you go.
We're done with Dallas, but nice sweatshirt though.
Hold on. Let me say this because everybody keep bringing that shit up about Dak, and let me just say this. Dak wasn't a first-round draft pick. He was a fourth-round draft pick. That's number one. All right. He wasn't even really projected to be a starting quarterback in the NFL. As a fourth-round draft pick. Look, when you drafting somebody like RG3, Jayden Daniels, and them type of boys, Jalen Hurts, they are projected to do something with their team. No one knew that much about Dak Prescott coming out of college.
Jalen Hurts wasn't he? They thought about changing his position when he got to the league.
Right.
That motherfucker got
but he was a first round. He was a
second rounder. He was a second rounder. Okay. He wasn't a highly anticipated draft pick. He left his school that recruited him to go to another school.
Right.
And he wasn't anticipated to be a high draft pick. No.
Jalen Hurts won the national championship.
Who was projected to be a high draft pick?
Jalen Hurts.
I thought you said Jaden. I thought you said Jaden Daniels.
Oh no, Jalen Hurts.
No, but I mean, people say that about Dak, but they're saying they have to remember that dude was a fourth-round draft pick. Probably could have been a fifth-round draft pick.
I understand that, but did he come into the league playing like a fourth-round draft pick?
No.
Yeah.
Does
he wasn't even starting. He was sitting on the bench. He wasn't even supposed, like he said. He got in because Tony Romo got hurt. Period.
Right.
If Romo don't get hurt, we probably don't even see Dak Prescott.
But doesn't Dak Prescott like have a shitload of Dallas Cowboy records as far as stats? So his placement of where he got drafted just boosts the hype.
That's because he got the opportunity to, Corey.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
He got the opportunity. How many fourth round quarterbacks get the opportunity to be in that position?
Tom Brady.
Let's do him something better. Let's do him something better, fellas.
Tom Brady.
Corey, since Troy Aikman, if you drafted Troy Aikman and Steve Walsh back in the 90s, we haven't drafted no first round. All our quarterbacks been walk on. Tony Romo was a walk on. No, he came with a walk on. We didn't draft that nigga. Dak Prescott, 4th round. Quincy Carter, them niggas. I don't even know where Quincy Carter came from. All these niggas we had as our quarterback. We didn't. Y'all been picking first and second, third fucking pick quarterbacks. We haven't picked none of that shit. So until we get a goddamn first, second, third, fourth pick quarterback, we don't have a franchise type quarterback. We ain't had one since Troy fucking Aikman. We had one since Troy fucking Aikman.
Well, you got
1989.
You got to be sorry to do that, Corey. That's why we haven't been that sorry. We haven't really been that sorry. We always been 13-3, 10-7, 9-8, middle of the pack. They're 12-5. We make the playoffs. We just don't win the Super Bowl. It's a difference. We do want to be Cowboy fans. Sometimes when we say, "Man, we rather lose, dog, so we get number one pick," then you say, "Y'all delusional." Nah, yeah, but sometimes we need to get a number one pick so we can get us a Door Sanders, a Cam, a number one, a dog. Until then, we getting stuck getting 4th and 5th round goddamn picks, walk-ons as our quarterbacks, and y'all say, "Yo, y'all got Dak. Y'all got Tony Romo." They were walk-ons.
Snells. The reason why y'all don't get those type of picks or those type of, because you always find a good quarterback to where you don't have to draft that. And y'all have had some good draft picks and some high picks. Michael Parsons was 11. What's the offensive lineman name that y'all got?
He's talking about quarterbacks.
Zach Martin.
Because our team, we always have talent. We always have talent. We always have a D-Ware. We always have a good DN. We always have a tight end. We always have Marion Barber. We have line. We always have a good team. We have a Trent Dilfer be the quarterback. So we have a Quincy Carter come in there, but we don't have that dog. We need a dog quarterback. We be having decent quarterbacks come in filling in. We never really had that dog since Troy Aikman. That was our last dog quarterback was Troy Aikman.
Well, it's looking like we got a dog so far.
But if you think about it, we picked top 4. That was 1 year. And probably the last 10 years, that's when we got Zeke. But at that time, we had Romo.
We had Romo.
Right, we had Romo at that time.
We didn't need a quarterback.
So we didn't need a quarterback at that time.
And I think we had a good pick 1 year when we got Terrence Newman. But again, we had Romo that was playing great.
And again, them be like 9th, 8th, 10th, 11th.
Yeah, that was like 9th. But the 4th was the highest.
When is the last time the Cowboys had number one pick? When we got Troy Aikman. The last time we had number one pick.
1989. 1989. I'm still mad about that too. We need one.
You got to be sorry to get the number one pick, fellas. And I'm not trying to be sorry just to get the number one pick, number 2, number 3.
Nobody.
That was an excellent.
So think about it, Corey.
That was an excellent point, Snails.
Think about it, Corey. Y'all have drafted Heath Schuler. Y'all drafted Jason Campbell.
All number 1.
Y'all drafted RG3 and Jaden Daniels since we've drafted Troy Aikman in 1989.
And y'all drafted Hakeem.
And guess what? Since Troy Aikman left the team, y'all have 2 franchise quarterbacks since then.
But what he's saying is Tony Romo wasn't even drafted.
The 2B1.
He just happened to. So
okay, neither was. Oh, shout out to Rock Mikey. He just tuned in.
What's up, Rock? What's up, nephew?
Congratulations, Mikey, on y'all Super Bowl. I know you're a Philly fan too.
Yeah,
love you, Mike.
buddy.
I got you.
Congratulations, Rock Mikey. Congratulations,
Molly,
bro.
let him come on in here, Molly.
Hey, Mikey, you able to get it? You able to come on?
If you able to come on in here, come on in here.
But go ahead, Corey, finish your point.
But yeah, I'm just saying that, we haven't had luck as far as our draft picks. Yes, we've had a lot of.
Hey, Molly, send them the link, Molly. My bad, Corey. Go ahead.
Rudy is a Eagles fan too.
I see.
Congratulations, Rudy.
I don't know who you
Congratulations,
are. Brother.
I don't know.
He's from my Facebook
I don't know.
page.
Oh, okay. Well, congratulations to all the Eagle Nation. Thanks for tuning in, Rudy. Subscribe, like, and share, bro.
I just
Go
feel
ahead,
like
boy.
we've been bad for a long time, and I think that finally it's looking like it's working out.
Yeah.
Finally, it's looking like
I agree. I would agree with that statement.
When you go back and you look at the Matthew Staffords, you look at the Cam Newtons, you look at the Patrick Mahomes, you look at all of these quarterbacks that came out and they've had great couple years, Ben Roethlisberger, and they, all these analysts and all these people are saying this about that person and saying that they got the potential to be this and win that. It just seems like when it comes to us, we can't get that luxury. That's all I'm
No.
saying. I just believe I
No,
haven't seen this in a long time. I haven't seen this in a long time.
Hold on,
I've
Snill.
been a Redskins
no,
fan for
Hold on, Snill. Hold on.
I've been
Hey, Molly,
Yeah,
send Rock Mike the link.
I already sent it to him.
Okay.
All right, bet.
no. Hey, look,
Go ahead,
look,
go ahead,
look, Corey,
Corey.
that's not
Go ahead,
what I
bro.
understand. That's what I understand to you, Coolio. You know, I like you, Corey. I'm saying this, bro. The same way the Buffalo Bills think Josh Allen, same way Baltimore Ravens think Lamar Jackson, Bengals think Burrows. They're in front of your quarterback as far as skill set, and they think they on the pole to get to the chip. So you think your man is going to leapfrog all them dudes? It's like, come on, bro.
Patrick Mahomes did it. Patrick Mahomes did it.
I don't think, and he's still there. He's still out there. He's still going. So he's still got to beat that boy.
That's
And
what
then
I'm
now
saying.
you got Jalen Hurts there too. That's 4 more. I just naming more quarterbacks. This is another dude. Then you got Jalen Hurts now. It's another quarterback. How you going to leapfrog all these guys? It's going to be hard, bro. That's why it's called the NFL.
So
it's not going to be easy. So I'm glad you got hope. I'm not saying that too.
I understand that. I understand there's some lot of players that he got to leap over to get there. I understand that. But my question to everybody is, am I crazy for thinking this? This is the best rookie season ever. This is the best rookie season
it's your
ever.
team.
Hold on. Just hear me out. Best rookie season ever. On paper, we were picked to be the last in the NFC East. We weren't projected to be nowhere where we was.
Third in the NFC East.
I think the Giants was
what third? Third. I don't know. A couple of my homies who Giants fans said we was last. I don't know. I don't care. Whatever to that. I'm just saying we didn't have much and we got pretty damn far with a bad defense. I'm just feeling like that if we fix a few things, and now people, y'all know nobody wanted to come here. Nobody wanted to come to this town and play. Mm-hmm. Now people are scratching and scrounging to come to this town and play. It's just a different feeling. That's all I'm saying. It's just a different feeling.
I mean, without question, it's a different feeling. And I think that you have the right to feel the way you feel about everything, including, y'all may be coming up next year because of the money that y'all can spend. So it's your own opinion. I ain't gonna go against what you're saying. It is what it is. But it just remains to be seen because changes happen every year. Injuries happen every year. So let's just wait to see what happens. That's all I'm saying.
Yeah. I understand that, fellas. I'm not on here bragging about we're gonna win the Super Bowl next year. Yeah, that's what we gonna do. I'm not on here saying that. I just feel like that we got.
But you could, Corey. You could. I wouldn't be mad if you said that. I got plenty of Redskin fans. I say, if I was y'all, I'd be happy as fuck too. If I was a Redskin fan, I would be happy as fuck too, thinking, "Oh, we got a chance." I would be thinking that same shit. You're a fan, dog. That's what you're supposed to do for your team. Now you can expect us or other team to think that way. We're against y'all, so ain't nobody else how you feel. So you're supposed to feel all that. That's why when you say Cowboys fans, yes, we used to winning. I grew up in an era we was winning Super Bowls. So I'm don't think nothing else but Super Bowls. Fuck all that other shit. We ain't win no chip. Fuck it. Shitty year next year. So I want y'all to think the same way. We're not trying to win Super Bowls, and what the fuck are we doing? So I don't mind y'all think like that.
Kenny said some good stuff about one with the Jerry Jones situation. I think that if Jerry Jones did sell the team, we probably could come up. That's what I believe that too. And the second thing about the schedule for y'all, Corey, the Commander schedule, of course, if you haven't looked at it, you need to check it out. It's much more tougher next year than it was.
We got the same schedule. It's probably only going to be 2 or 3 games that's going to be different from y'all's. It's probably only going to be 2 or 3 games that's going to be different from Phillies. It's probably we play the AFC West. Where 3 teams made the playoffs last year.
No, fine, but
no. Denver Chargers and the Chiefs all made the playoffs from that conference alone. So yes, all of us got to see that conference. So I understand that. I understand that.
I'm just going over. I'm just going what you said. Would you think that y'all may be better, make a run? All I'm saying is that schedule is brutal, and so this again is going to come down to your injuries and what y'all going to do with the schedule. How y'all going to play these games? A lot of them games are away. You know what I'm saying? They like, as far as I'm saying, y'all got to go to Kansas City. It's a hard ass place to play at. You might have to go to Denver. That's a hard ass place to play at. And so, I'm not taking nothing away from your success this year and stuff like that. But it's just going to be different next year. People will have tape. People will have tape on Jaden Daniels, and the NFL do adjust really well after they see something. That's all I'm saying.
I understand that, but the things that he did as a rookie, I believe in the way he studies, the way that boy studies, and he does his homework. I just feel like he'll be ready for that. He'll be ready for the film that they got. So he'll be ready for the challenges that come his way. The boy's different. The boy is different, man. The nigga is different.
You see,
let me say that.
I ain't hear that. What I missed?
One season. I get it, bro. So look, this is looking at their.
It's only Dallas fans that I get this energy from. Y'all seen the boy shatter records as a rookie, and I'm crazy for saying these things. It's a Dallas thing, man. Because
what energy you talking about? We ain't even
Snell just said one season.
Corey, stop. Corey, it is just one.
This nigga was one game away for the Super Bowl in one season. In one season, he broke a rookie rushing record. In one season, he had the second most comebacks up to a quarterback next to Patrick Mahomes in one.
Hey, there we go. Put that music on. Put that music on, Amali. Put that music on.
No, we only lost by 32 points. Y'all lost by 34. As many as points that they put up on us, we still didn't match y'all's margin of loss. So who's laughing? Where's the joke? Where's the joke?
Corey.
32-point loss. Kansas City just was down 37-0. The Super Bowl champion was down 37-0.
Oh. So
you know what the beauty of is going back and
he muted him.
Yeah.
He's still talking.
So based off what you said, this is their away schedule. They go to Atlanta, they come to Dallas, they go to Green Bay, they go to Kansas City, they go to the Chargers, they go to Miami, and they go to Minnesota.
That's what I'm saying. That is brutal, bro.
That's just their away game.
Y'all got
the away game.
Now say your schedule, Adam. Say your schedule. Say your schedule.
No problem.
Because y'all got the same. Y'all got the same schedule.
But
y'all
we're looking at the away game. Corey, we're looking at the away game, not the home, just the away.
We played pretty damn good on the road this year.
Hey, Joni Evans said y'all coming to Lambeau too.
Yeah.
Cowboy Phil.
Yes, sir.
How you feeling? How you feeling?
Yeah, there we go.
I had to jump. I had to jump on. I had to jump on.
Damn, he got the gear on already too, man. That's all right.
What up, Chad?
Hey.
That's all right, man.
Congratulations, brother. I love it. Hey, look, I'm glad you came on here because all right, so everybody on the panel, this is my boy Rudy. That's a big time Eagles fan, right? But he's used to all Cowboys fans hating on the Eagles, and I never hate on them. So Rudy, come on in here and accept your flowers from a bunch of Cowboys fans and a Washington Commanders. We still call them Redskins fans, but
I can't stop calling them Redskins, man. I can't stop calling y'all the Redskins.
All I can say is shout out to the EAGEL Eagles.
She ain't
Did
She supposed to be the
You ain't gotta
man.
spell it. Just make some noise, man.
Snell's
This
nigga
man
unfucking
The city
Yeah, I
city on
seen it.
fire,
That was
man. You ain't gotta
unfucking
spell
believable.
it right. Just make the noise with us. You ain't gotta spell it right.
There you go. Fly, Eagles, fly. Go ahead. In the top, if you see on the top, that's Molly. That's our moderator. He's an Eagles fan too.
And listen, let me let y'all know what I'm drinking here.
What you drinking on? Damn, that's a championship bottle. You see it?
Oh boy.
They got limited
already?
edition Eagles
Boy, that's what's
championship
up.
bottle.
Yeah.
That's from 18.
I said when we won the next one, I was going drinking.
Okay.
So
All
yeah.
right.
Yeah, man.
That's what I'm
what's up.
talking about.
Yeah.
Damn.
Drink
That's
up,
what I'm
King.
talking about. Look, I got a Johnny Walker Blue for whenever we win it, but
Hot damn.
That joker gonna turn into Johnny Walker Black. That's gonna be Johnny Walker Black.
hey, Rudy. So here's our question. Do
All right.
you think so? Snell's at the
Your
top.
question.
He says that he thinks it's because y'all just had talent everywhere, right?
Yeah.
I think it's because y'all had the best offensive line and defensive line in football. Where you going with this?
It's definitely the trenches. The trenches did it. And we had to have two really good guys step away so these young boys could go ahead and eat. You know what I'm saying? And Fletcher could have still played, Kelsey could have still played, but like we wouldn't have had our young nucleus like they was. Like they was hungry every single game, especially some of them from being there losing before. But Jalen Carter stood on the stage. He said, "I'm here to win Super Bowls." And here we is 2 years later. Like I gotta believe the kid. You know what I mean?
Right.
I kind of wish Jason Kelsey would have stayed and got one. Man.
We did too. We did too. I say give him one anyway. Yeah, give him one anyway.
Yeah. I think y'all kept Kelsey.
If he didn't sacrifice and step to the side, like it probably wouldn't have been like this because he was doing some bad stuff last year. Like toward the end, he was
He
kind
only
of
got one though.
Oh, does he? Oh, that's right. He was on the 20.
Yeah, he got one. You won one, you lost.
Yeah, he got one. He got it.
Oh, damn. I
He got
forgot about
it.
that.
We just would have liked to send him out with one, you know.
Yeah.
Like Brandon Graham ain't never gonna pay for another beer in Philadelphia.
Hey, Rudy.
DG.
Hey, man, I asked you that question wrong. If he gonna say, I said you had the best all-around talent on the team, on every position, that also means the trenches, don't it?
Yeah, the trenches too.
Yeah, exactly.
I just think Howie Roseman, he had us really prepared to lose anybody. Like because the guys that was stepping in was hungry and young too. So they just did a good job top to bottom. I think a lot of it be luck sometimes when you get them players, but Howie seemed to have a strategy where
when he drafted Jalen Carter and motherfucking Nolan Smith in the same fucking draft, I couldn't believe I couldn't get off. I was in this joint punching the air like
everybody just watched them win the natty.
I was uppercutting the air and everything.
Right.
I kept saying, how the fuck they keep doing this? That's all I'm saying, bro.
Right. And if
left the goddamn Super Bowl and they go pick up 2 first rounders. What the fuck?
And if Hassan Reddick didn't leave, Nolan Smith probably wouldn't have grew the way he did.
Right.
It was a lot of like sacrificing from the old heads, and then Howie knowing like, oh, so you can roll for that amount of money. Like we like this guy, so
right.
Yeah, he putting it together.
Howie definitely did his thing.
There's not a lot of times where the youngest team in the NFL win the Super Bowl. You know what I'm saying? Like that's the scary part.
Well, look, we ain't trying to start no drama, but we did have that in 1992.
Yeah. It's what y'all did.
The same
it's
thing.
what y'all did with it, right?
In the NFL, yeah.
Y'all ran 4 of them Jones off.
Yeah. But in 92, we had the youngest team in the NFL, just what you just said.
That's what we're trying to do, man. That's what we're trying to do.
What'd you say, Snell?
And y'all got the youngest team in the NFL?
Yeah.
And you got the youngest team
right,
in the NFL?
The first or the second youngest.
Okay, Corey.
He keeps saying, I love it though, because what you saying to me is we above y'all, because y'all playing the same goddamn conference. So cool, keep on throwing them jams, because we are above y'all.
Hey,
That's
them
right.
worry about us. We'll be all right.
Them Skins got some
You're
money
right.
to play with this year.
That's one thing I'm not. I'm not worried about the Dallas Cowboys as long as Dakota Rain is running that offense. And Jerry Jones is the owner.
Corey, you ain't even hear the man. He trying to give your boy some props. You hear him? You ain't even hear what he said. Yeah.
Yeah, I appreciate it.
Oh my God! Did you see that shake LeBron just did? Oh my God! You gotta watch this shit, though.
Damn,
missed it.
Hey, by the way, my bad for misrepresenting you, Snells. My bad.
Hey, I thank Dak for lighting
My
that fire under, saying y'all right there with us.
Is that what he said?
No.
He got
You didn't.
Oh my God!
You didn't hear?
Yeah.
You didn't hear?
Y'all
He
ain't
said,
here?
He pulled the Redskins
Yeah.
in it too. He pulled the Commanders in it too. I said, oh, he poking shots. He talking about his record against us, like his record against us and his record against.
Well, I mean, he's not lying. He ain't tell the story.
He's not. But on that
But
stage,
that's
he was
the part-
supposed to back
see,
down
that's
a
the
little
part-
bit.
But that's the part again, and I respect that part because y'all went and did what y'all did. But people don't understand how he feels. Like when he plays the Eagles, when he plays the Giants, when he plays the Commanders,
He hasn't played this team
he don't
yet,
lose.
Yeah, he hasn't played
And
this
you're
team
exactly right. He hasn't played that team.
Yeah,
So
he hasn't played that
should
one yet.
back down a little.
They
I'm not worried about
dupe
Washington.
him. They dupe
I'm not
him
worried
into
about
saying
the
stuff.
Giants.
I knew what he meant, but
Huh?
I'm like the way they gonna spin
Yeah.
it and make people take it. Like,
Yeah, they're gonna spin it.
yeah, it's gonna be
Exactly.
crazy.
That's what they do.
Right.
Yeah, but that's what they do. They got to create that NFC East chaos again. That's all they're trying to do. But
that's why
I look
Jalen
at his
paused after
record.
everything he said. He paused. I said he be
Yeah.
thinking.
Look,
He ain't
yeah.
gonna get nobody
Yeah,
no
but
dumb
I look
stuff.
at his. I look at his
Good point,
record versus the NFC East, and I'm like, the man beats y'all. He wins, but he hasn't faced this Eagles team.
Right. And two or three of them ones on us was without Jalen. It was end of year Jones. It was all stats is padded, but I mean, on paper, it is what it is.
I mean, exactly. That's what we take from it. We take the paper from it all.
The stats are padded, but that W.
I take the stat we got. I take the jump we got Sunday.
All day. All day.
Man, hey, you know what? You just pointed out
I
something
would
interesting to me. When did Dak say that about
That was like yesterday.
Yeah, it was like yesterday, I think it was. And you know they gonna take it and run with it.
Right.
That's
why I said this is interesting.
He said I feel really good about.
It wasn't poking, but the way they spinning it, yeah.
Snells, you
starting to get like Jerry Jones.
What did Snells finish saying? What did he say?
Man, he was saying that. That's what he was saying. He was saying my record against that. He was saying my record against the Philadelphia Eagles is real good. He said my head-to-head against them is real good, so I feel good about our chances, you know what I'm saying, in the future. Because if they basically saying if they just won the Super Bowl and I know we can beat them, I know we can win the Super Bowl. That's basically what he's thinking in his brain. Whether or not that happens, this is what his dumbass is thinking. Now, I'm not a Dak fan, but that's what his dumbass is thinking. So hopefully, Dak, you do have a good record against the Redskins, against the Eagles, and you dominate the Giants. They ain't never beat you.
The Redskins are going to be more mad for him pulling them in it.
Yeah.
I still
we don't give a fuck.
He said that after y'all won the Super Bowl.
Yeah.
He said, "What happened? What happened?"
They got him, man. They got him.
Oh man.
They
Styles makes sense, man.
Everybody's taking that out of context. Where he was at a fundraiser for cancer awareness, yada yada yada. Somebody asked him a question, and then he said what he said, and now the media spun it and took it to like he taking shots at Philly and Washington and so forth and so on. But it was just his personal feeling about how he feels about based off of y'all winning the Super Bowl.
Right.
So did y'all also see the drunk Michael Parsons saying shit to Jaden Daniels? Did you see that?
Yeah.
Did you see that, bro?
Yeah, I see
Yeah, I
that.
saw it.
I like
What
that.
is-
Michael
And
Parsons.
I like that.
Michael Parsons was drunk. He had Ocho Cinco was right there asking him
Right.
a question,
He was
and
drunk.
then Jaden Daniels was standing right next to Michael Parsons, and he was like, "This kid right here."
Whatever,
Like,
Luda.
I forgot what he said, but it was like Jaden Daniels was sitting there like looking at him like, "What the hell are you talking about?" Like, because Michael Parsons was a little tipsy, I
No,
think,
he
at the
pretty
time.
much-
Wait a
he
minute.
pretty much
What was
said-
said? What was said?
Micah Parsons. It was Micah. It was Jaden Daniels, and it was
Ocho Cinco.
Ocho Cinco. Right. They was all out chilling party, and somebody caught him talking, and he was like, "Next year, Dallas
Yeah, he
is
just
winning
said
the
we're gonna win it
NFC.
next year.
We coming for," and then he said, "This kid right here," he was pointing to Jaden. He said, "This kid right here, yeah, Dan Quinn, yeah, y'all gotta come to Dallas. Y'all gotta come to Dallas." That's what he was pretty much saying.
Oh,
Yeah.
wow.
Having
Come
fun
to
in the
Jaden.
club. Having fun in the club. That was it.
I like it then. I like
Yeah,
it.
I mean, you having fun. I don't mind it. I love the shit talking as long as you can back it up. I love the
Right.
shit talking.
You
That's
better
all I
be
want him to
ready
go do is go out there and back it up.
and be
Yeah,
ready.
back it up.
Go back it
Right.
up.
And
If
look,
he-
and not
if he-
have Rudy
All
on
that
here
shit
smiling
talking
like
don't
this.
mean nothing. Stay back it up.
Look, my feet just hit the ground today, man.
Damn, yo. This
Or you
is
just
two
got back.
times.
Or you just got back
Yeah.
from New Orleans.
Twice.
Yeah. In your face, man.
This twice, yo. Twice. Look,
Yeah.
I
What's
had
that?
your boy OG on here before.
Oh,
and
you
now
did? You did?
Now I got you on here. So I love
Look,
it.
and I ain't the most technical guy. I'm looking at the thing. I'm pushing
You
stuff.
might be
It was
right,
easy.
Kenny.
It was easy.
Okay, good.
It was real.
Good.
It was real easy to get it.
All right, good.
I appreciate
All right.
y'all having me, man.
Hey, man, I appreciate you coming
Appreciate
on
you.
here,
Hey,
man.
congratulations
Yeah.
again,
Thanks for
Ken.
coming on.
Congratulations
Appreciate
again.
y'all. All
Hey,
right.
hey, look, Rudy. So now you can say
Appreciate
you got
it.
more than one Cowboys fan that gives you your props.
That right. They wanted that talk football. You know?
That's it.
Yeah.
That's what I'm talking about.
Keep
Right.
keep
Right.
flying high, brother. Keep
Yeah.
flying high,
Yeah, we
man.
Go
gonna
ahead.
try,
Go
man.
ahead.
That's your Eagle partner right there.
Fly, Eagles fly. Go ahead.
I'll be
You
back.
got
I'll be
Go
back
ahead.
next year. I'll be back next year popping the other bottle because I'm getting the other bottle now.
It's a
See,
good
there you
thing.
go. You smart.
You gotta
You
start it.
smart,
Start a collection, man.
yo.
Start it
You
now.
smart. Get out of here.
Empty bottle collection.
All right, man. Thank you, man.
All right, King.
That's
Yeah,
what's up, y'all.
Worked
That's
out
what's
good,
up.
Molly. I ain't even know you got him.
Yeah. And I
Alright.
like the concept. I just
Yeah.
don't like that because it's like teams like Kansas City, they lose to Denver like almost every year. You know, like somehow the Bills used to beat the Patriots. I was like, how the hell they always find a way to beat the Patriots? Like them division games, it can always go either way. So just to think because you can beat a division team and they happen to win the Super Bowl, that you can win the Super Bowl now. You know, it's like I'm pretty sure we probably beat the Giants the year they won the Super Bowl. A lot of teams did, but that don't give you the right to say, oh, I think we can beat the Super Bowl because we can beat the team that won it. Because you still got to be able to beat the team that they actually beat. So if they can beat Kansas City and they feel like they can beat Kansas City, then that's what you say. You know, we just as good as the Eagles or maybe better, and I feel like we can beat Kansas City. But I think styles make fights, you know, like depends.
Yeah.
Oh, no,
Hey,
that's definitely.
Kenny want to know if you going to the parade Friday, Molly.
Oh, down Philly?
If you
Hell
going, we
nah.
going.
Nah, I ain't going no damn parade. I don't do
Come
the
on,
parades,
yo. If
bro.
you go, we go. If you go, Smash Mouth
So
go.
we'll be there on the video. At least this guy will. I don't know about it in person.
Hey, look, we did it in spirit.
Hey, so let me get y'all take on free agency. What y'all looking? How y'all feeling about free agency? What do y'all think y'all teams need to maintain, get better? Corey, well, you already said Snell's already pretty much reached to you, and you pretty much had your take on that. Man, Phil, what do you think about the Cowboys and free agency, and what you think they might need to do next year or this offseason?
Look, I'm gonna just be honest. I think that Philly is good, actually great. Washington is good. I do not want us. I keep hearing everybody talk about restructuring contracts. You guys know more about the salary cap than I do. I just want them to finish the contracts that they already have and be able to have the money to pay Micah Parsons and Deron Bland and get the contracts that they've already signed finished and over with instead of keep restructuring. So forget the restructuring. I just and the fact that Philly and Washington are good right now, just let them go ahead and do their time and we'll be good after we get these big contracts off of the ledger.
How many years is that? Like who's
Lowe's?
CD? I think y'all locked in for a couple years though.
Yeah, just a couple years. Let y'all, do your thing. I need us to be bad for a little while. You know what I mean?
Pull a y'all.
Yes. Pull a Golden State.
Pull a Washington. That's what you say.
Yeah.
So
my
take on that is I think that if they can go ahead and do the restructuring with CD and Dak and free up some more money, I think that we have to go out and free agency and get and just believe it or not, if we cannot draft Genty, I don't know why I feel Nick Chubb would be a good fit for us for some reason. I'm looking at Nick Chubb as maybe a pickup.
I'm not talking about names. I'm just trying to get, because we could all throw names out there, our possibilities, our hopes, what fits. I'm just trying to get what you view or how you feel about what we should do, what the Cowboys should do in this offseason to get, if they are able to get the players to come to Dallas. So you know what I'm saying?
They're gonna have to restructure that and CD in order to do anything in free agency. And then you could draft a couple of defensive players. But that's just my take on that. They have to restructure. If they don't do nothing with Dak and CD, we ain't gonna have nothing to spend.
You're talking about selling the team.
Snails.
I agree. I mean, me with free agency, bro, we don't really go shoot at free agents. So if we pick up T. Higgins, we pick up anybody, I'm cool with whoever we pick up, as long as them guys come play for the Cowboys. I'm not really big on names and all that. I'm big on people who wear our jersey. Right. As long as you in that Cowboy jersey, you come to play football, I want you. If you ain't coming to play football for the Cowboys, I don't care too much about you. It's that simple.
Okay. Molly. What
you
think about the Eagles? And,
we pick whoever
what do y'all need to do different or add, or what? Just leave it the same. What's your take on the offseason, based off of what you know and see?
I think we need to re-sign that linebacker we got from the Saints, Zach Barnes or something like that. Because I know we signed him to a short year deal, so he probably hot now because he damn near led us and everything. So we probably lose him, right. And then we had the D tackle Williams. He gonna be probably the highest paid D tackle in the NFL. So we ain't gonna be able to afford him because we ain't gonna be able to match no other teams. But other than that, Maddox got benched anyway for DeJean, so he can go. Outside of that, I think we good. I mean, we losing one offensive guard that we might just want. I gotta see which one it is. But I know
that big black dude,
the one that was crying and stuff.
Yeah, the big boy.
Yeah, because that was. Yeah, he might sign back though. I'm not sure, but I know he was on a short-term deal. But he played well, so other teams probably willing to pay him a max deal. So, and then we lost our offensive coordinator. So hopefully, whatever coordinator come in, they don't try to force us to fit his style, and he just go ahead and do what's been working so far. Because you got a lot of coordinators trying to make you fit into their system. When we already got a system in place, he just got to continue to let us do what we like to do. Kellen Moore learned that early on. He liked to throw downfield, and I like that about him. But he understood we got a nice run game. We need to run the ball more, play action, and he fed through that. So hopefully the next coordinator, him and Jada can get along and things will work out. But we ain't got much to do in the off season. Hopefully get a couple of steals here and there and some crazy pickups. But I think we good where we at. We need to stay put.
You got somebody in mind as an offensive coordinator for y'all?
Nah, not as like Kellen Moore. And then I see the enemy. He just signed. He's like a QB coach somewhere. I thought he'd have been a good pickup, but he already done signed too early. A lot of coaches already got picked up during the time we was in the Super Bowl. That's why I don't like that. I only like the fact that they can talk to coaches during the playoff and Super Bowl run. You should wait till after and then start talking and signing coaches. But yeah, it ain't too many that's still out there that I know of, but I'm pretty sure it probably was a QB coach or something that was, close by that know how he was doing things. They probably move up to that position.
How would you feel if Mike McCarthy became y'all offensive coordinator?
Yeah, I like it. I like it.
That's not a bad move.
It wouldn't be at all.
He gonna do it work. He gonna run the ball, play action. He ain't gonna try to do too much.
Who did he say?
Who, me?
As long as he OC.
I said Mike McCarthy.
As long as he ain't the head coach, man.
Look, you had to throw that jab in about Kellen Moore too, doing good for y'all. He ain't do that for us.
That's what I'm saying. Kellen Moore, he ain't do good for Dallas. That don't mean he won't do good for us. The same thing.
I mean, he did do good, but he
did.
didn't take advantage of all of our strengths like he did with y'all.
He tried to make that into Mahomes and them. I hate when offensive court. That's why they still saying Jaden a top 5 quarterback. Because they wanted to look like Barrow and everybody else. Like, nah, this is style of play. This how he went. So you can't take away from, but that's what they want to see today. They want to see you throw 300, 400, 5 touchdowns and stuff like that. They don't want you to lose your legs. But I think Jaden fit our style, what we like to do. We smash mouth, man.
Listen at you. Yeah. That's what I'm talking about. Hey, look, Molly, one other point that I hated to hear today, right? They were talking about your offensive coordinator, right?
Ken Dorsey.
Oh, not well. He would not do that in Dallas. He wouldn't run the ball. He would not stick with the run in Dallas. So he gets to y'all and has Saquon Barkley, and he would stick with the run as long as it was working.
Well,
that was a big complaint in Dallas about him.
I just think because it was demands from other players. Like
but they have Jalen Hurts who makes $54 million a year, and Kellen Moore said, we know you make that much money, but we don't care if you only throw for 150 yards. We got Saquon Barkley and this great offensive line,
and
they didn't do that in Dallas.
Philly had to go through it too. Remember, what's the name was sitting on the sideline reading his book, mad because he wasn't getting involved.
AJ Brown, right?
It's the ultimate sacrifice.
AJ Brown wasn't mad. He wasn't mad.
Okay.
He wasn't mad. AJ Brown wasn't mad. That's all perception. That's all perception, y'all. AJ Brown was not mad. AJ Brown said, "I just like to read." He said, "We knew the game plan for today was." We're gonna run Barkley, so I brought a book.
Okay,
he brought a book to read. That's not.
And when he mad,
he
let it be known when he mad. Like he don't have it.
Yeah. He wasn't mad at all. That's just part of what he wanted to do today. Let him know, hey, I got a chill day at the office. I don't have to really work hard today because you know why? I got 2 6 in the backfield carrying the load.
Okay.
He building endorsements.
They didn't say nothing about him having that same book at the Super Bowl.
You see what Kenny just put up there? AJ Brown reads because he has mental illness and it keeps him calm.
Yeah,
that might be true, but he had he had the book. He had the book at the Super Bowl.
Okay.
He suffers from
depression. He was reading on the sideline at the Super Bowl. So
I like it.
Again, he wasn't mad.
Yeah,
He
that
bought
book's
into the
famous now.
concept. He
Damn,
bought
I
into the
see.
concept
Listen,
of you got Saquon Barkley. You got the best running back in football.
right.
I do not need to work as hard as I should because we got the best O line, we got the best running back. Hey, when they need me to make a play, I'm gonna be there to make a play.
Yeah. Damn.
That's all it was.
I just need
That's all.
somebody.
I ain't mad at it.
How do we follow this blueprint? How they got the best of everything?
You
I
gotta
don't think
start.
the best
You
of
gotta start
everything.
from nothing to get something.
Right.
It just looked the
That's true.
best, man.
They
That's
they
very
built
true.
that Carson Wentz trade
Mhm.
got them started.
Help
When
us.
they traded Carson Wentz, that's what got Eagles Philly started. They
You
got the
mean
draft
start? You
picks.
mean
They freed up,
started on the second round because they already got one with Carson Wentz and Nick Foles.
and then traded and got the picks,
And did it
freed
again.
up money. They did everything they needed to do.
And did it again.
And you look what they got out of that.
Look how fast that
So
was.
that's what I mean. When you draft the right pieces,
Right.
when you draft the right pieces, that all you need to do is plug in and fill in.
Right.
That's it. That's all.
Yep.
Same way Washington when they went to Alabama to go draft
Yep.
all the Alabama boys.
Yep.
Philly just went to Georgia and they drafted all the Georgia boys.
Yep.
That's all they
You're
did.
right.
They
No, you're
said,
right.
okay, these teams are winning the national championships. And
Yep.
look at their trenches. Look at the
Yep.
trenches.
They
Yeah.
Two
pro
Alabama,
ready.
two Georgias.
Yep.
They ready. They did the SEC, which was the gauntlet, which was
Now
the
you're
toughest, hardest conference back then. Now it's a little bit more equaled out. It's a little bit more spread out. So because of the NIL and all of that, and everybody's transfer portals and all that shit, it's going to be a little bit more spread. So now you got your Ohio States and your Michigans
right.
and your and your Penn States and all these that's going to have because everybody's all over. You know what I'm saying? But
Yeah.
that's where the concept came. That's where the concept came from.
Hey, speaking of all this college talk, we do have a draft. We're gonna have a draft show, right?
That's
We
important.
can.
I think that shit would be fun.
We gotta have a draft show.
At least the first
We
round.
can.
Okay. All right. No, let's do
Because
Or the first,
because that
well,
second,
the first
because
day.
that
You know,
second,
the first day.
the first
Yeah.
day, yeah,
the first day is just the first
The
round,
first
right?
day.
yeah.
First
No,
round, and then the second
I
day
think
is
it's the first two.
That's Thursday. No, just
it's just
Thursday.
the first round.
First round.
Just the first round. And then the second day, I think
No,
is
that's fine.
second and third.
Yes.
Right. Okay. Yeah.
Yeah, and then yeah. So that's fine. We can do
All
that.
right. All right. Hey,
No.
listen. The last 5 years, I've been mad at at the Eagles and the Ravens and Washington because they've been having the best drafts, in my opinion. And look at what they did this year.
Yeah. All playoff teams, one Super
Yeah.
Bowl winner.
Yeah.
That's definitely. We can definitely do that.
All right, let's do it.
First day is Thursday.
Look, Kenny
It's the
ready.
first day of the
Kenny
class.
already ready. He didn't want to run the ball. See, Joni Evans got the whole background on Mike McCarthy.
Yeah, because she was with her in Green Bay.
That's that Green Bay mentality. He had to be told by Aaron Rodgers. Okay.
Yeah, but Green Bay defense gave up an average of like 35 points.
Okay.
It's like your offense averaged 30-something a game. They got to damn near put up 40 to win every game. That's tough. They need to get some defense. That's what I mostly think teams should work on. That's why, like Vanjie and them, we drafting corners and DBs. A lot of people looking for a wide receiver, running back. Like them guys plug in, but when you got dudes that can get to the quarterback and change the game, that's why I think people start looking more into drafting. You know, I don't know.
Yep.
Everybody need a quarterback, though. You see, they ain't got to be Mahomes. You can have
Everybody.
Jalen Hurts. You can have these average
What'd you say,
quarterbacks.
Smell?
Yeah.
Trent Dilfer.
You need a good team, man. You need good players, man.
Do free agency. She said,
Molly,
"Why don't y'all do a free agent version?"
Hey,
Molly, how many picks y'all got?
See, I ain't sure. We should have some, but I don't know.
Yeah, the Cowboys got like 20 picks.
You probably gonna have no real high picks. You gonna have
He
all
said
them
Molly. He did not say the damn Cowboys, low. He said Molly.
Let me see how many picks we got.
Los, y'all got, because I already know how many y'all got.
How many we got?
He said 12.
Cowboy Corey.
You got 12.
I like
Cowboy
that.
Corey. We got 12.
Cowboy Corey. Cowboy Corey, how many picks we got?
Low said 12 last time we was on here.
Yeah.
But you the Cowboy
he keep his body too.
We got the 32nd pick in the first round, man. We ain't getting nothing.
Yeah, y'all just won the Super Bowl. Y'all gonna have the last pick.
I mean, we got Jalen in second round.
Hey, Molly, guess who was Lamar Jackson was the 32nd pick.
Yep, he sure was.
He's right about
31st.
Yep.
He was the 31st pick.
That's
He's 31st?
crazy.
Yeah.
Yeah, 31st.
All right.
So let me give y'all a little fact check that y'all probably didn't know about. Since 2004, how many teams won 15 games in the regular season?
Since 2004.
Y'all, any of y'all know?
Say it again. Since 2004.
You want us to name them, or you want us to just throw a number out there?
Yeah.
How many teams you think won 15 games in a season since 2004?
That's 20
I know
years
at least 3.
20 years ago. I know Brady and them did it.
They went undefeated. Kansas City
just
did it.
No, he said NFC.
No,
He said how many
in the
teams
NFL.
period?
Or NFL.
Probably
Period.
3.
Since 2004.
I only know a 3. I think I can think of 3. I know 2 for sure, but I'm just throwing the third one out there.
Five teams since 2004 won 15 games in the season. And guess what?
Yeah, that ain't easy.
None of them won the Super Bowl.
That's crazy.
Yeah,
How many of y'all win this year,
None of
Molly?
them won the Super Bowl.
Dang.
Molly
Well,
won
we
14.
won a lot, yeah, if you count the playoffs and stuff, but yeah, we should have
No,
easily
y'all
won.
Super Bowl. That's crazy.
None
Yeah.
of it since 2004. Pittsburgh was in 2004. New
Then
England.
The Patriots. Then Kansas
I said
City.
New England. Kansas City. This year.
Washington.
And Detroit. And Detroit this year.
Oh yeah, Detroit.
Yeah.
No, I forgot about Detroit. Hey.
Yeah. They just added that extra game too.
You know, y'all know who gave Pittsburgh their first loss that year, right?
Wait, who was fifth? Washington?
Nah.
No, not us. We didn't win no fifth.
I don't think they had 10 wins.
You trying to be funny, Phil?
How many games y'all win this year, yo? Y'all won 14, right?
That's the whole season.
I said regular season.
Regular season, we only won 12.
So who was the 15?
Detroit.
So you got
Pittsburgh. It was 6.
Kansas City twice, I think.
Oh, Kansas City twice.
No.
Oh.
Pittsburgh, New England, Green Bay.
Oh, Green Bay.
Carolina.
Damn, when did Green Bay win 15 games?
The year you
2011.
Cam Newton.
2011.
With Cam Newton.
James Jones and all
earlier. Okay. In Detroit. Okay.
Yeah.
All
Detroit and Kansas City this year.
Yeah, you forgot about Corey.
Huh?
And hey, that's all right. I like that.
Look, Phil.
I love it. I love it. Corey, we need some more of these right here instead of the Dallas fact checks. I
Wait a
like
minute.
that.
15 games.
Wait a minute. No, we didn't beat Pittsburgh that year. The first team to beat them that year. That was when Chase Young's rookie year. They was like
2004, 2007.
Yeah, I like that.
Yeah. So just because you end up with the best record don't always mean that you're gonna win the Super Bowl.
Not at all. The Giants made the playoffs 9-7 that year and won the Super Bowl.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Get in the
anybody,
tournament.
You just gotta be hot at the right
our
time.
records are 0-0.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What'd you say, bro?
Didn't Pittsburgh win it
You just
as
gotta be hot at the right time.
Yeah. Pittsburgh won it as a 6 seed, I think, too.
Damn, Lakers getting dog, boy.
Yeah, they got hot at the right time.
Talking about the Lakers, man.
Yeah.
You talking about the goddamn Lakers.
What channel is that on, Los? I'm watching the Dallas and
I put that shit up on the fast stick.
Yeah, we got. I got the NBA package. They get down 20.
Yeah, I put it up on the fast stick.
Hey, are we
down 20?
Hey, are we gonna be doing the
I'm Luka Plum.
We're gonna be doing the podcast at the break on Thursdays.
What Thursday?
You know, from
yeah, what
from Next Level.
Nah, I mean next season.
Tomorrow we got a show tomorrow. Next Level.
Right.
Yeah, we got the 18 tomorrow.
Backyard.
The 18 or the lady? Y'all got the ladies tomorrow.
Yeah, the 18 tomorrow.
18 featuring the ladies.
Yeah, Karis from back, Sweet Thing from Backyard, Karis from Belladonna, and Bria from Grassy.
Yep.
Yeah. Nah, I don't think we're gonna go. What we need to do football down there. Ain't nothing going on football related.
Yeah, okay. All right. I was just asking. Look,
are you pulling up?
Absolutely. It's go-go, ain't it? Come on, y'all.
Phil be in there jam.
That's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm talking about, Phil. Hey, Phil, you switch. You get your day. You get your day switch. You get your day switch. You off for that day.
I'm off at 2:00 tomorrow.
Oh, yeah, you'll be there.
Hey,
karaoke started. Karaoke started 5:00.
If we go live, what you gonna see on there? You gonna see them teeth.
Trying to find
I can't wait. I'm ready.
You pull it up. You pull it up tomorrow, you can't.
This is why I love Twio TV, bro.
I'm gonna try to. I'll try to.
Come on down there, Los.
What time
Boy, what's your situation? 5:00.
I got band practice tomorrow.
What time you need to be, Los? What time you need to be?
2:00.
I said, what time do you need it to be, Los?
2:00.
We throw an early party for you.
Yes, sir. Hey, you can't beat that time, though. You can't beat that time.
Nope.
The band finished at 9:00.
Oh, it's an early joint?
Yeah.
Oh, damn.
So tell them what the breakdown is. It's karaoke from 5 to 7. And then from 7 to 9, it's the A team. And the A team just means that it's a random band. So it's Stomp Dog is the drummer, right?
Yeah.
And then it'll be a random band. And then the front line is going to change every week. So this week it's the girls, like Snell said, it's Karis from Belladonna. It's
Sweet
I
Thing.
think
Sweet
she
Thing.
pronounces her name Tabria, but I thought it was Tabria from Rare Essence.
Cubria.
Right, Tabria, right? from Rare Essence, and then Sweet Thing from Backyard.
That's a nice little lineup.
That's the front line. And then next week you got Steve Roy as the front line, just by himself, right? No. Change.
Next week is Miss Kim.
I thought she was the 27th.
She's 27 or 20 for Steve Roy.
Yeah, the 20th.
Oh,
Steve
yeah.
Roy.
Yes, we did. You're right.
Yep.
Yeah.
20th
Right.
Steve Roy. And then the 27th is Miss Kim, the Experience, the Notorious KIM. This right up our alley.
It's gonna be some good little situation.
If it listen. Our band already set the bar. Northeast Group has already done set the bar, man. It's gonna be hard to match that, boy.
It's gonna get jazzy.
Oh my goodness, man! If we gonna match that intensity right there, look, I sound like we talking about sports, right?
You
match
do
that intensity, yes, yeah.
Now it's definitely gonna be a good look tomorrow. So all y'all that's out there listening, come on out, man. Have a good time. You know, ladies, y'all free all night. Fellas, it's $20 to get in. So hey, after 7. Come on out.
Free until 7.
Have a good time. Huh? They free till 7. Yeah, after 7 it's $20
for the fellas. Correct.
Look, I'm letting them tell y'all all about it. I'm a go-go fan, so I'm a football fan and a go-go fan. So this 2Yo TV is right up my alley right here. Yeah, you see that, Kenny? You see that, Kenny? Northeast Groovers. Yeah.
Damn, beat the walls, man.
Yeah.
What you talking about? Northeast.
Yeah.
Is that 15 K Street, Northeast? Speaking of Northeast, is our boy gonna have his food today? He's gonna be there.
Hey, look,
I believe
shout out everybody, Molly. Shout out everybody.
Yeah, Chef gonna have that good food there. So it's gonna be good eat, good music, good drinks, and lovely women. You know, you can't ask for more than that. And definitely, if if it's ladies free, they definitely gonna be in there. So fellas come before 7, you come after 7, ain't nothing but $20. $20 to get you in there. But it get packed fast, so I don't think you can get there like 9, 10, and it's just it's gonna be a line out there. So try to get there early. Get a table if you can. I gotta come to Days next week since I'm working in Maryland. All right, Kenny. We gotta get Kenny on
don't
the
go
show
park
next
in that
season.
garage though. Don't park in that garage.
What happened?
He get lost. Somebody don't know how to drive. I don't know what the hell he.
Oh man, hey, Corey back, man. It's gonna get better, Corey. It's gonna get better for you, bro. I know that Eagles sweater. Yeah, you took it off, but you last for 2 hours. That was good. I ain't had you going 2 hours.
What y'all think? What y'all think y'all's record is gonna be next year?
We doing that already?
Ooh. I mean, just
better than y'all.
Woo.
Better than y'all.
Yes, that is.
Better than y'all.
Only Dallas fans.
You asked the question. Asked the question. So
I was looking for
10-6. 10-6. I'll say 10-6.
I mean, we have a
one more game.
10-7.
Need one more game.
7 games.
10-7.
I
mean, with
I know.
this coaching staff they put together, again, if they could do something in the draft, do a nice draft, I can see 10-7.
Shout out to DJ Frank White.
Meanwhile, at Nah, I say 11.
What up, Frank? DJ Frank?
You say 11-6, Bill?
I say 11-6
I mean,
at best. 9-8 at worst for us.
Y'all going?
It is gonna be a tough schedule next year.
Yo, y'all off the
no.
chain. He put up the third eye.
Frank White know what time it is. Frank White know what time it is. That's my DJ.
For the first round, who would you like to see y'all draft? What position or not? Maybe not a player, but what position? Maybe if you know the player, then fine.
It all depends on who's available, but we need help on.
What's up, DJ?
Man, Frank White,
Edge rusher. I just felt like we couldn't put no pressure on the quarterback. Yeah, Dante Fowler had 10 sacks. Yeah, Lawrence Armstrong did pretty good this year, but it wasn't consistent for me, man. It wasn't. It wasn't.
I didn't even realize Fowler had 10 sacks. That shit's wild. I mean, he plays some ball though.
Yeah.
But yeah,
hey, just going back, Dan Quinn did a hell of a job with the Redskins. And I hate to say that. Dan Quinn did a great job with the Redskins, and Kellen Moore did a great job with Philly. And I'm so mad we had both of them.
Well, Dan Quinn does well wherever he goes. Where did he go that he did not do well?
Giving up 48 points to Green Bay.
Huh?
Giving up 48 points to Green Bay.
I don't think that was Dan Quinn. I think that was the personnel. I mean, it shows that the personnel has done it more than Dan Quinn has.
I don't know, man. I look at it like Madden, man. We playing Madden.
I don't know. I ain't want to take it.
You don't know? You don't know?
I ain't taking it to that. But
okay.
Yeah.
That's all I'm saying.
But I like your answer though about what you want in the first round, because I want the Cowboys to get that every year: an edge rusher, a left tackle, or a quarterback.
Bruh,
hey, Corey, I think
y'all not satisfied with y'all's defense. Y'all keep saying defense. I think y'all's defense is
You
good.
can never have enough pass rushers.
I don't know, man.
You can never have enough pass rushers. In my opinion.
Hey, Corey, do you think y'all defense?
Somebody mute their TV.
Hey, somebody mute their TV, man.
What was you
think
saying,
y'all
Lo?
Go ahead. What you say?
You think y'all defense this year was better than the Cowboys defense?
No, I don't think so.
Oh.
No, I just said earlier.
No, I'm just asking. I mean, under Dan Quinn. When Dan Quinn coached our defense, and when he coached ours.
No, we just got by the spread, man. We just
You changed it when you did that, Los. Under Dan Quinn's regime. No, their defense wasn't better than ours.
Nah, I don't think so either.
Because we didn't have.
But
the
this year,
we was hurt.
Their defense was better than us.
You think so for Micah Parsons?
I don't think so.
Man,
you think this year, Adam? I don't even think
our secondary was trash for most of the year, so I wouldn't say our defense was better this year.
Right.
Our run defense was trash.
This was worse.
Theirs was too.
Theirs was damn near worse as ours.
So was theirs.
Yeah.
And we're hurt.
Yeah.
They're doing theirs with starters. We're doing our shit with people banged up and nobody in the lineup with backups and second and third string. Like, it's a big difference.
I mean, I get
no excuses. Next man up, like you say, but they're not starters. So I can't say how our defense looked this year when there wasn't starters playing every game. We had every game where there's multiple starters out on defense. Like multiple, not 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 7. Like, I can't say how our defense looked this year, but I know it can look on paper when they're all healthy. When they're all healthy together, what was we the year before? We was top 10. So I don't know what we're like unless we're healthy.
Detroit looked pretty good on defense with
that's just my take.
With players out.
Hey,
yeah, man.
I guess, yeah.
At the end, they didn't. No, they didn't. Not the end, they didn't.
No, we won that game because of turnovers. They didn't lose that game because of the
Still
defense.
couldn't stop y'all.
It couldn't stop
They
the
couldn't
young
stop
nigga.
Josh
Nobody
Allen
stop
when
the
they played
young
the
nigga.
Bills. They couldn't stop the Bills. They couldn't stop Josh
Philly
Allen
did.
when they played the Bills. The defense. When you play a lead enough team with a good enough quarterback, it's going to be hard for a defense with all backups back there. It's going to be a little harder for you. You have a good quarterback. It's going to be a little harder. Josh
Marley,
Allen beat him in Detroit.
Molly, who would you like to see your team draft in this upcoming draft? If you got to play on just a position.
Offensive guard or something. I like our pieces. We young. You know, we can get a strong safety or something, but I feel like we get another piece like that, just damn near cheating. Like, I feel like we good. You know, I think even Kellen Moore, like a lot of these coaches, we judge them based off certain seasons. Some year it be good or bad, but I look at it like Phil Jackson and Popovich. If you get them a good team, they gonna win championships. But you give them just some random pieces, they ain't gonna win shit. You know, so it's just like, long as you get Kellen Moore some right pieces and stuff, he can possibly win. Same thing with Dan Quinn and that. Philly was a perfect team that fit him for this year, but I don't think going to New Orleans and change life. I think he's gonna get fat. We got like the Redskins coordinator, one the head coach before. We seen him as a head coach, it ain't look too good. You know, so it's like now you got the pieces around you that fit your style of play. You should stick there if you can. Just ask for a little more money. But I think a lot of these coaches, they get the right players. So I just really looking forward to an offensive coordinator. Not really too much into the draft, somebody that can fit the style that we playing. Because other than that, all these coaches average to me.
I can't wait
the right players.
I can't wait to see a lot of these assistant coaches, first-time head coaches, Ben Johnson, Aaron Glenn, now Kellen Moore, that, you know, teams really reached out real quick to grab how they will transition as a head coach. Because I think I said this before.
Kellen Moore was the head coach already.
Huh?
Kellen Moore was the head coach already.
No, he wasn't.
With who?
San Diego, the Chargers.
Not a head coach.
Not a head coach. He was an OC.
Yeah, I know he's an OC.
For the
Let me
Chargers?
see though.
Yeah.
Yeah, he was an OC. Monty late.
I know y'all want to
We
too.
already gave.
but
We already. That was a good question, Monty.
But we
I just don't think that. I just don't think that they could transition. Some of them just can't transition as a head coach. It's hard. We can't see. We'll that remains to be seen. Man, who you think the Cowboys should get first round?
First round? You know my pick always for the draft.
Say offensive lineman.
Best player available, but like Adam
DNA.
said, I always want the Cowboys never go wrong drafting offensive line. That's where they always flourish at picking offensive line. But if it's up to me, they're gonna take the best player available. That's my answer for that.
Yeah, I like that.
Yeah.
Who you like, Snails?
A dog. That's all we gotta do is get a dog. I think that boy Gentry's a dog. I like that running back. Look like he's a dog. So if we get him because we need a running back, I wouldn't be mad at that. But other than that, I know the offensive line is not a sexy pick, but we just need an offensive lineman. So we just need a linebacker. So it's another D tackle. So it's any one of those three positions we really need. Somebody to stop the run in the middle, another big guy besides a man from Michigan. So running back first, lineman, the trenches, O-line, D tackle, then a linebacker. That's what we need.
I like it.
And a quarterback for real if we get rid of fucking Dak.
Hey Adam, who you like, Adam?
If he's there, I want Gentry if he's there. Honestly, I think he's that. He could be that home run hitting running back that is a change of pace, a different playmaker. If he's not there, then I'm going to the trenches all day. O-line, D tackles, same as what Bruh and Mailman both said. We could possibly. I like to do the wide receiver from with Durden, but I don't know at the 12th pick. You know what I mean? I just
Oh, you
don't
talking about
know.
from was it from Arizona?
Iowa, Arizona. Yeah, Arizona. I think. I can't
He's
think of his
6'5".
name.
He's
No,
6'5".
Arizona. That's the other
Oh,
receiver. No, I ain't talking about. I'm talking about what's the I can't think of his name right now. I'm having a brain fart. But anyway, if Gentry's there at 12, I just think you got to take a chance. You know what I'm saying? I think the O-line got better as the season went on based off of how Rico started running the rock, and he ended up with over 1,000 yards. So with the line being together again, and if we get a running back like that, I think he definitely would have an impact on the offense. Will help that with the change of pace or play action and all of that. That's who I would look at going to get.
I'm with y'all on that, man. I'm going with Gentry off the break. I think
I look at the draft this year, bro, fellas.
Go ahead, Snell.
I said I was looking at off the break that this is gonna be one of them type of drafts. To me, I feel like it's gonna be more about D linemen, the O linemen, and a few quarterbacks. It's not really like a whole lot of standout wide receivers, like you said. Damn,
it ain't
like 10 guys.
What number pick y'all got?
So I don't think it's gonna be too many top wide receivers picked this year that we like. Oh, you can even name one. Previous years we knew there's at least the top that we know are goons. Justin Jefferson coming out, Jamar Chase coming out, Judy coming out. This nigga, you knew they was coming out. Can't really name too many top wide receivers, so we don't need to go rush for no wide receiver, bro. I think we can get one of them in free agent. We already picked up Jalen Brooks and Tolbert and all these other guys, so and we can get a better free agent, I think, at wide receiver than in the draft. That's just me.
For sure. No, I agree. But I know how Jerry is.
This drink is loaded with D tackles. This draft is loaded with D tackles. D tackles, they got about, I'm telling you, they got at least about 10 or 15.
So we can get one in the second round?
Oh, you get one in the
It's
third.
loaded with D tackles. It's loaded with D tackles and running backs.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Running backs too. So
I'm saying, like, and it's almost to the point where if Rico rolled out, you can almost double down on the running backs coming out and get you 2 running backs, and you don't have to even get Gentry first round.
Or let me ask you this: can we draft 2 running backs?
Yeah.
All right. Yeah. That's what I was thinking.
That's what I'm saying. You could double. That's what I said. You could double down on the running backs, and you don't have to get Gentry first round.
Okay. Yeah, I like that.
And I mean, that's how good the running back class is this year. You know.
Yeah, we don't have a
that way we can draft.
We don't have a 4th round
pick in every round.
We don't have a 4th round.
So we don't have a 4th round pick. Right. We don't have a 4th round. So that means 1, 2, and 3 got to be hitters.
Without
1, 2, and 3 got to be like Snell said. Like Snell said, they got to be them dogs that are coming in and they're going to make an impact to the team. Period.
1, 2, or 3. 1, 2, or 3 got to be 1, 2, or 3 got to be a running back.
Yeah.
Okay.
Corey, you good with doing the draft show with the Cowboys fans?
Of course, man.
Because it's not like they're not drafting; they drafting too.
That's right.
Everybody drafted except yeah.
Yeah.
Any of our viewers got any other viewers got a Kenny, Monty
on here?
Who would y'all like to see?
Monty on here hating, man.
He hating.
You only hate
the damn Commander fan. They won't let it go, man. Eagles, they keep talking about Jalen Hurts does he a top 5 quarterback. The question is, do you got to be a top 5 quarterback to win the Super Bowl? And let's say you say he not top 5, he still won a Super Bowl. So it's saying like We won without a top 5 quarterback. If he is, then hey, he's a top 5 quarterback.
AKA Trent Dilfer. He was not a top 5 quarterback.
Yeah, he wasn't. But
he was in the first round, though.
He won
He
MVP.
was the top 5 quarterback.
He won MVP of the Super Bowl.
Yeah, he was first round, though.
Was he all pro 1 year?
Nah, we talking about
Super?
top 5. I mean, he may have been first round, but he wasn't the top 5 quarterback at the end of that year.
No.
Nah, hell no.
Who?
Trent
Dilfer.
Hell no.
Yeah.
Everybody, we all know the Baltimore defense is the reason why they won that fucking Super Bowl.
Without question.
Quarterback ain't win MVP. He ain't win MVP that year.
I think Snell's saying
Let me ask y'all this.
You gotta unmute Snell.
I ain't got Snell's mute.
He's saying something.
He muted
Snell's
his
on
own
mute.
mic. You gotta hit the little
He got his own.
He don't know how
He got his
did it.
own mute.
You muted, Snells. We can't hear you.
You muted your mic, Snell.
We can't hear you.
He said, no,
Unfucking believable, Snells. He can't even hear you. He can't hear us either.
Hey, have a big receiver and a nice corner.
He can't hear you.
Yeah, we do need a big receiver.
What's the question?
He's a Washington fan.
I'm trying to get it.
Do y'all think Jim McMahon was a top 5 quarterback?
Nah.
Sound like a wrestler. Who?
Jim McMahon.
Snell said he got a lost connection. Snell's go out and come back in.
He ain't lose connection. He just muted his mic.
He said no, he didn't. I can read his lips.
It right there. It says
I lost connection.
Yeah, tell him he just. Hold on, I'm gonna tell him.
I'm calling.
I'm gonna just tell him to unmute.
Yeah, that's all you gotta do.
He just.
I wasn't able to know.
Hey, he was asking about Jim McMahon. That was a good analogy, though, because that's what you said, Los. You said you compared the Eagles' defense to the 85 Bears.
Right.
And the 85 Bears, that's what we talking about, Jim McMahon. That was the quarterback from the 85.
Jalen Hurts balled his ass off in the playoffs every game.
He outplayed Mahomes in both Super Bowls. That's why I'm lost. Mahomes a top 5 quarterback, and everybody
he outdid. There you go. He outdid.
Hurts outplayed them twice in the Super Bowl.
Both games. Sure did. And you know what I like about Jalen Hurts? He shows up in big moments.
There you go. He in on the phone now. Come on in.
Clutch, man.
We hear you now, Snells.
Yeah, I had to go to my phone. Hold on, let me hook the shit up.
Lost connection.
Okay. On the computer, it was going dead. It kept going in and out.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, that Wi-Fi.
We could see you talking. We just couldn't hear you.
Yeah, I seen that. And then I kept not hearing y'all. Like, y'all was going dead. I couldn't hear nothing y'all was saying. I couldn't hear nothing Lowe said about who he liked with the D-tackle. I heard him start saying D-tackle, and it blanked in and out. All I could see was mailman face. I could see nobody else.
Oh, shit. Yeah, we saying you
that's
clear.
Why you just lost total connection. Yeah, that's what I was saying back then. I was like this. I can hear y'all, but y'all probably is saying on my computer, you've lost connection. You need to refresh. Like,
okay.
So Corey, would you rather draft a tall, a big receiver, or would you rather go into free agency and get that?
I'd rather go on a free agency and get I'd rather go on a free agency and get
you rather spend the money.
Yeah, because we got it to spend. I don't want to just leave money out there.
Okay. I mean, you got
again. My biggest thing is, I say we go after Myles Garrett, just dump all the money into him, man. I don't care. That's where we need help. Like, not just.
You know the thing with Myles Garrett is. Well, you know the thing with Myles Garrett is he's not a free agent.
I know we would have to trade.
So it's a trade.
Yeah, we have to trade for him. I know.
It's a trade.
You gotta give up JD5 for him.
They're going to want.
You gotta give up JD5 for him.
A couple of
you got to give up Terry McLaurin.
No, they wouldn't ask for that. They're asking for Deron.
Fuck, no, you wouldn't ask for that damn Terry McLaurin.
They already got a money too.
Ask for Terry McLaurin.
They got Judy over there.
Who?
Yeah, why would they ask for Terry? Why would they ask for Terry McLaurin, who went ISO on Deron Bland and scored the game-winning touchdown? Why would they?
Lord!
Yeah, why would they want that?
Why would they ask for him?
They definitely wouldn't want that.
Right, they definitely wouldn't want that.
They want something way more than better than that.
Y'all wouldn't want that.
Defensive line. They need Jonathan Allen and D Payne for that nigga. You're gonna lose a lot of niggas for them.
Hey, Corey, you right though. I don't want that. I don't want to see y'all with him. So you right about that.
But they don't have to trade Jonathan Allen, D Payne. Something is gonna go just to get that one nigga.
I don't care. I don't want them to get him.
We trying to force the picks. Like we'll give you 2 first rounds.
Whatever you saying, I don't want that to happen.
Yeah, y'all got the money. Y'all got the.
I ain't trying to hear that. I don't want to hear that.
But it ain't the money.
I don't want y'all to get.
I'm gonna tell you this. What I don't like, the talks that they talking about us getting Deebo Samuels. I don't like.
Yeah, y'all can have him.
I don't like
it. Him coming in with a dress on.
I don't like it.
Yeah, y'all can have
Deebo. But he fit y'all style. He fit y'all and watch.
But Ed, look, this is the crazy part. Sunday, a couple of Commanders fans said they wouldn't mind Deebo on y'all team. He fits y'all style of play.
I wouldn't mind him, but I'm not trying to spend no money on him. I don't want to spend a whole bunch of money on him, no, because I feel like I don't know. He's just not that go-to guy. I don't know. He's more like
what?
Deebo Samuels.
He's not
what?
He's not that. He's not that.
He's not the go-to guy.
I gotta roll up another gym.
So wait a minute. So you think McLaurin is a bigger threat than Deebo?
I don't think he's a bigger threat. Well, I don't know. I don't know.
Really?
You better know.
Wait a minute. Y'all think Deebo Samuels is better than Terry McLaurin?
Yeah, I do.
Where running?
Yeah, after that
running.
Yeah,
everything.
Okay.
Everything.
Running. Okay, yeah.
Everything. Been a wide receiver. I'm taking Deebo.
Okay.
I'm taking Deebo.
This is
so that's how high you think of Terry McLaurin? You think he's up there with Deebo?
I'm just saying we having a conversation about a receiver that's had 5 straight 1,000-yard seasons.
I got you.
That's not a lot.
Like what do we? It's only Cowboy fans who think this about Terry McLaurin.
No, this don't.
Molly, how do you feel? Molly, how do you feel? Molly, how do you feel about Terry McLaurin? How do you feel about him?
I think if he played on Eagles, he'd be a nice third option.
If he played on Dallas, he'd be a number 2.
He'd be a number 2.
He'd be a number 2 if he was on Dallas.
He consistent.
He's a number 2 on Dallas. What are you talking about? He's not a number 1 on Dallas.
Every year.
He's not a number 1 on Philly.
He's not a 1 on San Francisco. He's not a number 1 on San Francisco.
You think
he's over him?
He number 3 on San Francisco, right?
Get the fuck out of here.
Yeah, exactly. Probably 2 or 3 on San Fran.
You think he ahead of Brandon Ayuk?
Out of all them names that y'all just named, which one of them had 13 touchdowns in the season? Name one.
The one that don't get double teamed all the time.
Oh, now it's a double team thing.
I'm saying he's no threat.
No, you asked the question, so we're gonna answer.
No. Okay, well, answer mine. Answer mine. Which one of them got 5 straight 1,000-yard seasons, and which one of them got 13 touchdowns? Answer my question.
You want us to answer the question honestly?
Yeah.
So my honest answer is, if you put any of those receivers, Brandon Ayuk, Deebo, Devontae Smith, or AJ Brown, in the same position as McLaurin, they put up the same numbers or better. They're all better. They're all better receivers than McLaurin, but McLaurin is the go-to guy for Washington for everything. So that's why his numbers
you just said yourself. Y'all had nothing. You got nobody else. We had Zacchaeus. We got this. We got that. You had nothing. One guy.
Okay, well,
That's what you said. That's what you said.
Again.
No,
he's
Corey,
never.
no.
He's
all
never.
those guys got 1,000 yards every year besides the year they was injured. Every year they was healthy, they all got 1,000 yards. Every one of them wide receivers. But of course, you don't get 1,000 yards if you miss 6 goddamn games. 7 games. That's hard to get. But if they all played 12 or 13 games, they all got 1,000. So yeah, all of them. Every one of them got 1,000. Every one of them.
So you saying Terry McLaurin is on their level?
No, I didn't say he wasn't. I didn't say he wasn't better.
Okay.
That's all I'm saying.
That's all I'm saying. Y'all making the nigga seem like he just fucking straight ass. The nigga.
Nobody said that.
Okay.
Nobody said that.
Okay.
Nobody said that.
Well, I misunderstood then.
Corey. Yeah, thank you. But let me ask you this, Corey.
Because all y'all just said that Debo is better than him. And I don't know where y'all see that at. I don't know where y'all see that at.
I'm taking Debo.
So maybe because he dogs the Cowboys every time he plays them, or maybe it's because he does other things.
Okay, Corey. You asked everybody on this panel. Everybody on this panel said Debo. So this is not like it's a Cowboy. Let's ask other people. Let's see what they say. Ask some of your fucking Redskins fans. See what they say. I'm guarantee you they say they like Debo. Betting some of your own Redskins say they like Debo.
It all depends on what you're looking for. If you're looking for somebody to
so you can't say we crazy. You can't say we crazy. Think how we think. We're taking Debo. So we're saying I'm taking Debo.
Under what condition?
I like him better. He's a better wide receiver.
He's not a better wide receiver. He's a better all-around receiver.
To me.
He's a better
better football player. He's a better football player. I want a football player. He's a better football player. He's a better football player than man.
Because he does other things.
He's a better football player. Whatever you want to chalk it up, he's a better football player.
If you got a number one over there,
Corey, who dogs the Cowboys? What wide receiver dogs the Cowboys?
I know Debo Samuels had a good game in the playoffs against them.
A good game.
Santana. You said a good game. And I want to know who dogged it.
It was a couple games that he had good games against y'all. Both playoff games.
What couple games?
Both playoff games.
All right, look them up.
I mean, what was this good game?
Maybe that's why y'all feel that way.
No. Somebody got 40 yards and a touchdown, a good game. Somebody got 30 yards and a touchdown, a good game to you. Because that scored a touchdown, is a good game. You got 30 yards and a touchdown, is a good game.
But you also can't sit up here and look at Debo's numbers and look at Terry McLaurin's numbers and say that Debo is better. What are you viewing it off of?
You can't let numbers.
Guess who was the defensive coordinator when he had those good games against him?
Blame it on Dan Quinn. Yeah, that's right. Pass the buck ass niggas. Yeah, blame it on Dan Quinn. The same.
Oh, you are crazy.
You can't let stats confuse you.
Just saying. I'm just saying.
The same personnel still there. The same players are still there, still got the same results.
No, I'm messing with you, Corey. I'm messing with you. I just had to mess with you on that one.
But I don't know. I just feel like, me personally, looking at the numbers,
don't let numbers confuse.
It's no comparison. It's no comparison.
Numbers confuse people sometimes.
Numbers can really confuse you sometimes.
Okay.
All
numbers.
Only when it comes to this here.
Corey, can I say this? Just because we say that Debo Samuel is better than McLaurin doesn't mean we saying that McLaurin is ass.
Exactly.
We just saying we would take him over McLaurin. That's all.
Yeah.
And I know a lot of Washington fans that would do the same.
Oh, well, most of them.
We'll see. We'll see how Debo does on a bad team. Because what did he look like this year on a bad team? He looked like ass on a bad team this year. When he played on a good team, he looked good. Terry McLaurin looks good on a bad team. That's the difference. And with a sorry ass quarterback year after year, he still shows up.
Corey, I don't know what you be looking at though. They got the same numbers. Your man played one more year than him, and he's had 1,000 yards more than him. He's played one more season than him. He had 16 more games than Debo Samuels. So he should have more numbers than Debo. He had played 16 more games than Debo. He had 1,300 more yards.
Are you looking at that?
5,000 to
Yeah.
63. So he had 1,400 more yards.
Okay,
It's 16 more games.
Okay.
He played six
Are
as a season.
those all-purpose yards or receiving yards?
I'm talking career. I'm looking career with the career numbers.
No.
Is.
No. Are you
Debo
talking
be running the
all-purpose
ball
yards or receiving yards?
He don't run the ball.
It's receiving yards. It's receiving yards. It says receiving yards. 460 receptions for 6,000. That's your. I'm going through receiving yards. He has 4,900 receiving yards. So he's your man had 63. He's 1,400 behind him. That's one and 16 games less. So he's only a season back. He can get that in one season. So he's like, that's what I like Debo. I'm not even counting the rushing yards.
Yeah, I feel like the response to that is because Debo could do so much.
Either way, so you add that to it. That makes him a better football player.
Yeah.
It makes him a better football player.
Okay.
It's good. McLaurin good too, but I look at it like running back. You got Tony Pollard. He run for 1,000 yards, but I wouldn't put him over Alvin Kamara and a lot of these other dudes. He just had a better year than them, but that don't make him a better running back. There's a lot of running backs that put up decent numbers, but it's some running back that split Curry. So it's like, ain't no way you would pick them over there, but you just been a Bass fan. Like, you like your receivers, but if you ask me, is Higgins better than like Smitty? I'd be like, yeah, I might take Higgins over Smitty, but I don't know about AJ. It's close. But I'm not gonna just because I'm an Eagles fan be like Dotson is the best receiver and like no.
I'm not saying it for those purposes, Molly. I just gave you stats. I just gave you.
You can have both of them.
This nigga has played with nothing but fucking bum ass quarterbacks, and he's been consistent. With or without a good
San Fran ain't had no good quarterbacks neither.
Excuse me.
And them, all
Excuse me. They made it to the Super Bowl. Bro. They make it. They make it to the Super Bowl.
That's because of Debo.
Brock Purdy is about to get paid. Motherfucker. What's porn star Jimmy? He had a solid year that year. I know he had a better year than fucking Daniel, Dwayne Haskins, Carson Wentz, Taylor Heineke.
Because he had Debo.
I know those quarterbacks had better years.
It wasn't because he had them quarterbacks, because them quarterbacks had Debo. That's where you get confused. You can plug anybody in that San Fran that year.
Well, I'm just telling you, it's not a biased thing. You make
y'all work out with both of them though.
I'm saying it. I'm looking at the numbers and what he does with fucking bum quarterbacks, and Debo over here got bum quarterbacks every year.
Okay. Is Terry McLaurin a top 10 wide receiver in NFL?
We better answer that question. Hell no.
Nah.
It's not.
It's a big list.
Nah.
As far as this year, yes.
God damn it! Why you do?
As far as this past year, yes.
Y'all want to go off live first? Y'all want to go off live first? Why don't you give a shout out to Go Town Records and Interlude Transportation? Give all the shout outs first.
So
this is gonna take a while.
Based off of your numbers, your way of you looking at things, Corey, Terry McLaurin is a better wide receiver than CeeDee Lamb.
No.
Malik Neighbors.
Yes.
Got Jamar Chase, Amar St. Brown, Justin Jefferson,
AJ Brown,
CD.
Yeah,
okay.
CeeDee Lamb, Garrett Wilson.
Put CD on a bad team. Put CD in clutch moments.
What? Redskins not bad no more. Y'all gonna be good or bad? You can't keep saying put him on a bad team. Terry was on a good team this year.
That's exactly what I'm saying, Molly. Good or bad.
His good year. This year he had a good team. What was his numbers?
13 touchdowns.
Can I say
a franchise record?
Hey, the year that Dak Prescott broke his ankle, do you consider that a bad team for Dallas? Because CeeDee Lamb still put up good numbers that year.
Who was the quarterback?
Garrett Gilbert and some other guys. That was his rookie season.
They both good.
His rookie season. He did good. In his rookie season.
Danny DiNucci. We had like 4 quarterbacks that year.
So do you consider that a good team?
So CD did the same thing that Terry McLaurin did, played well with a bum ass quarterback
in his rookie season.
That's what I'm saying. Who did Terry McLaurin have his rookie year? Let's go back. His
go
rookie
back.
Year. He had 1,000 yards.
He ain't as good as CD though. Come on, man.
I just gave you the answer on that. What you want me to?
He said CD is better. He said CD.
No. You just were saying about him being on a bad season. T. Hell nah, he not top 10.
Dallas fan.
He only had like.
No, it's not a Dallas fan.
What
type he a Raven fan.
He what?
He a Raven fan.
He a Baltimore fan.
See, there Baltimore.
You go. So which one of his receivers on his team is better than Terry McLaurin? Zay Flowers.
Baltimore. Nah, they ain't really got
no. I guarantee you they gonna say Zay Flowers better than
okay. Of course they will.
Come on now.
Of course they will.
If you ask an NFL exec, who you think they're gonna take?
Terry McLaurin.
You think so over Zay Flowers?
I mean, if you look at his consistency.
Interesting. Okay.
All right. Game.
I'm not gonna win this battle. I'm not gonna win.
No. I'm just asking you a question.
It's not about the I'm agreeing with you on that one, boy. I'm agreeing with you on that one. I would probably take Terry McLaurin over Zay Flowers.
Over Zay Flowers, okay.
I'm gonna give you 10.
Gadget
I'm gonna give you 10. I'm gonna give you 12 wide receivers. All right. CD, Chase, Justin, AJ, St. Brown, Garrett Wilson, Tyreek Hill, Devontae Adams, Mike Evans, Nico Collins, Brandon Ayuk, DJ Moore,
Jerry Jr. Yeah, a lot of niggas.
DJ Moore, are you serious?
Tyreek Hill,
Brandon Ayuk, are you serious? One good year.
I just named them 15. I just named 15.
Okay.
Wide receivers.
Tyreek.
You didn't even say Puka. You didn't even say Puka Nacua.
Damn.
Yeah, Nico Collins.
He said Nico.
I'm taking a lot of people going taking that nigga. Man, it's so fucking out. If you take Devin Daniels off of 1 year, yeah, we can take these niggas off of 1 year. I'm taking Malik Neighbors over that nigga off of 1 year. I'm taking Brian Robinson Jr. up from the Jacksonville up of 1 year over that nigga. Take a lot of niggas up of 1 year over that nigga.
Snell, you taking Tommy DeVito over Jaden Daniels?
I'm taking no, I didn't say that. I'm taking Jaden Daniels. Your fucking wide receiver's not that fucking good.
You taking Drake London? You taking Drake London?
Yes, I'm taking
Drake London over him too.
I'm taking Terry over him.
What about
Stephon Diggs?
What about
Stephon? I said Stephon Diggs. But healthy Stephon Diggs.
I don't know.
I'm taking DK Metcalf. I'm taking a lot more people over that nigga. I'm taking Bobby Harrison Jr. over him. Stop it. Take a lot more people over that nigga.
Of course you are. He's in the
I definitely am. I'm taking the height and the more production.
Of course you are. Snails is he's a commander. He's a commander. Hey, let me give y'all a fun fact. Yeah. I got three homies. One from DC, one from Alexandria, one from Woodbridge. They all live in Dallas, Texas. One of them been living in Dallas for 17 years. The other two been back and forth, but they've been over 5 years. They both lived in Texas. They told me that 5 Super Bowl shit y'all be screaming is only a DMV thing.
We don't be screaming that. When you heard us say something about that?
Hey, Corey, again, I'm not a fucking follower. I can give 2 fucks what that nigga thought, them other 3 niggas thought, whoever the fuck else you think of your head. I think what the fuck I think. I stand on what I say every time I speak, bro. I give 2 fucks and somebody else thinks. I'm a boss, bro. Who the fuck you be talking to sometimes?
I'm just telling you. I'm just telling you that from a Texas, DMV Dallas fans are different from Texas Cowboy fans.
I'm just different though.
I'm just
telling you the reason why Dallas fans from the DMV are more irritating, annoying is because you chose. Listen. This is what I'm putting together. Because y'all are the fans of the rivalry team, and when we go back and forth, you have to have something to say because you're in the town of the rivalry team. So you just say anything when we going back and forth because as of the last 30 years, even though y'all have had better seasons than us, it's not really much you can say. See, if I go back, listen, yeah. See, that's it. We beat up on bad teams. See, if I'm arguing with a Kansas City Chiefs fan, what can I say? I can't say nothing to a Kansas City Chiefs fan who's played in 7 straight, or a Patriots fan, or a Rams fan. I can't argue. I can't go back and forth with them. But I can go back and forth with a Dallas fan because the Dallas fans' season ends a week or 2 after my season ends. And all they got to say is, well, we beat the Redskins. Well, you beat up on a team that's been fucking sorry as shit.
It's crazy.
So where's the delusion at? I'm not sitting up on here. See, when you use the word define delusion, because I'm not sitting up here saying that.
You say when y'all win, you talk about 1 year, y'all do some shit. Now we whoop y'all every year, Corey. We're in the playoffs every year. We whoop y'all every year. At the last 30 weeks, we whoop y'all. We dominate a head-to-head rivalry. So it's not really a rivalry because we dominate y'all. So where's our rivalry at? Y'all haven't won shit in 30-some years. We haven't won shit in 30-some years. You have shit to talk about. We have shit to talk about. So we talk about us. So we talk about us. We dominate y'all. We dominate y'all head to head. That's all we can talk about because you haven't won shit and we haven't won shit. So what the fuck can you talk about? Some other team? You want to talk about another? You want to bring other teams involved? We talking about us. We're talking about us. Fuck Kansas City. We talking about us against y'all. We don't care what Kansas City is. We talking about the Redskins versus the Cowboys. You haven't won shit in 35 years. We haven't won shit in 30 years. But when we play each other, we whoop y'all ass. That's just a fact. That's just a fact. Those are all facts right there.
So how good does it feel? How good does it feel beating up on Felicia? And then when Debo go fight Craig,
say your Felicia then. Little Felicia, just keep saying y'all Felicia. We don't give a fuck your Felicia. We just know we're fucking Debo looking for Super Bowl. Not worry about beating on Felicia. You Felicia niggas keep talking to Debo.
If you feel good about beating up on sorry teams,
you keep talking to Debo when you know you're Felicia. He just said he's a bitches and want to talk to Big Debo. You know they bitches talking to Debo.
Hold on, bro.
I'm just saying, I'm not happy about beating up on
Unbelievable.
When are y'all going to be Debo?
This team right here, Debo. Hey, Mailman, this is the team that motherfucking Daryl Overton coached. He broke records at Freedom. When we beat Forest Park, when we beat Cogan 114-7, it didn't feel good beating up on Cogan. We didn't run around bragging about beating up on Cogan. No, we
don't say you're our rival. You say we're your rival. We don't say that shit. You say that shit. We don't say you're our rival. We say you're our little kids. We say we dominate our little kids. You say you're our rival.
The Giants are y'all's little kids. The Giants are y'all's little kids. Y'all don't beat up on us like y'all beat up on the Giants.
We got more wins on y'all than we do the Giants. We got more head-to-head wins over y'all than we do the Giants. You are little kids. We dominate y'all. The fuck you talking about?
Okay. That's all the Cowboys have. That's all the Cowboys have.
What do you have? What do you have? What do you have?
We've been bad for 30 years.
We hope one day we're going to win. We hope one day we can win. But right now, we haven't won shit in 35 years. But we keep hoping we're going to win one day. We hope one day we can beat the Cowboys. The fuck out of here.
As bad as we were, we accomplished more than the Cowboys did in one fucking season.
What did you win? What did you win?
We accomplished more than y'all did.
What did that do, Corey? What did you win? You won a Super Bowl? You won a Super Bowl? Did you win a Super Bowl?
We made it to the NFC. We did something you didn't do.
Molly,
we did something the Cowboys didn't do.
Molly, what did you win, Molly? You won the Super Bowl. Corey won talk.
We did something that y'all can't do. Los came on here talking about it's hard to win make it to the NFC Championship game. Philly has been 6 times, and the fucking New England Patriots has been several times. The motherfucking Kansas City Chiefs went 7 straight.
They won it, but you haven't. You haven't won it.
We will. We'll win it before y'all.
You haven't won it in 35 years.
We'll win it before y'all.
You haven't won shit in 35 years.
We'll win it before the Cowboys will.
This is Smash
You
Mouth
hope.
right here. Smash
Yeah.
Mouth.
35 years.
Yeah.
You hope.
tough.
You hope y'all will win it.
When everyone talk, everyone in 35 years still talking.
We
Of
will
course.
win
So-
before the Cowboys.
You
win
can
the
say
Super
we
Bowl.
will win
You
before
hope.
y'all win. We can all say that
We will
stupid ass
win.
thing.
No.
Everything.
You
We
hope.
made popular earlier
As-
saying we gonna win with
as-
Lord love
As
before y'all.
long as Jerry
Because we
Jones is running y'all's organization, y'all gonna stay stagnant right where you at, and y'all
All
gonna
I
be
know is
content.
Jerry Jones got 3 rings and your owner got 0. Jerry Jones got 3 rings, your owner got 0. So whatever Jerry Jones did something right, and Jerry Jones
Hold
the
on,
richest owner in the
hold
world.
on,
So he's doing something right. He's doing
Hold
something
on.
right.
Hold on. Technically, one of our owners got multiple championships in multiple sports.
Not in
It
football,
ain't got
Jack.
nothing to do
We
with
talking
football,
football.
They
Corey.
just took over 2 years
Now
ago.
he's talking about
They just took over 2
He
years
got
ago.
basketball, baseball.
I mean, I would hope if I was the owner for 40 years, I'd have 3 rings.
Yeah, basketball.
I don't know. But I
Hey,
think that's
hey,
what
hey,
separates.
hey,
Yeah,
Molly,
basketball,
right
baseball,
there.
biggest brother squad.
I would
Molly,
hope. I would hope
Molly,
if I had an
is
owner
what
for
we
40
needed
years
the
that I
button
want
right
something
there
too.
for the Snells. Unfucking believable.
Unbelievable.
Right
Fucking
there.
believable.
Right
Well,
there.
I think that's what
40
separates fans, though. You know, like
40
even matter
years as an
like
owner,
any,
he's supposed to have multiple championships, right?
nah,
No,
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 necessarily.
no.
it ain't
some
guaranteed.
don't have none.
Detroit
Some
don't
don't
got
have
none.
none.
Have they been
Detroit don't
owners
got
for
none.
40 years? Have they been owners for almost 40 years though?
Yes,
Don't know
love
how
them.
long.
Detroit,
How long?
the same
How long
family
you
members.
quit?
Same family member in the family the whole
People
time.
done
Detroit.
died.
Okay, you
People done
found
died.
one.
Chicago got what? 2? Chicago
They got
got 2,
one.
and they whole family.
But
And
have
many the Cardinals got?
have they had the same owner for 30 plus years? That's
How
the
many
question.
the Cardinals got?
Yes.
The Cardinals don't have
Every
any.
team
The
has.
Cardinals don't have any.
Well, they normally sell out. Business not going good. Jerry been doing good since he got in, so he ain't gonna never retire no matter what season he have. He got 1 win season, 10 win. He gonna be the richest owner in the league, so he ain't going nowhere. But for them other owners, if they losing, they making money. Shit, get out while you can. Why hang around 40 years losing money?
How many the Bucks
They
got?
don't lose money.
I don't know.
Did I do that?
I don't
And
know.
Jerry Jones doing more as an
One,
owner. Jerry Jones doing
two.
more than NFL than any owner ever did, bro.
Yeah. He just
Yeah.
don't know how.
The Bucks. Tampa
I'm
got
gonna
2.
tell you, Jerry Jones' biggest mistake was just getting rid of Jimmy Johnson. That's it.
Yeah.
Other than that,
Well, he
he's
won.
a
He won
great
after
guy.
that. He won after that. He won.
That was
with
Jimmy
Barry.
Johnson.
don't
That was
matter.
Jimmy Johnson's team.
Yeah, that was still
Johnson's
Jimmy
team.
Johnson's team.
Yeah, they
For Jerry's
blame Jerry
sake.
for that. But I'm like, that team was gonna break up regardless. Like Jimmy was nice, but you know, it's just like Emmett and them was eventually got older. But I think they could have drained more out of that though. If they'd have kept
Yeah.
Jimmy, could have
Nah,
got
I'm
more
saying
out of it.
I can agree with that, but I don't know. I just feel like
They got 5 rings.
they still won without that coach. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Even though that was his team,
that was still his team, bro.
but still, how many coaches could have taken over a team and fucked it up?
None.
You
Not
could
that
have won
good.
with that coach.
We
Not
didn't
that
have
team.
Dion there. We added Dion in 95 when Switzer got there. We didn't have Dion when we fucked up in 94. So we fucked up without Dion.
Yeah.
Then we got Dion and then Barry Switzer won. Dion took us back over the hump. We tried to go beat San Francisco again, but we had Dion on our team this time.
Prime
I
time.
don't know. I think Barry Switzer did pretty good as a coach, man. I
You
don't.
had Dion on the second squad. You should.
Barry Switzer sat back and said, "Y'all keep doing what y'all doing." He really didn't have to coach the goddamn team, bro.
Yeah.
Like he really didn't.
Like I
He's
said,
like,
Daryl
So
Overton
Corey,
could
you're
have
right.
coached that
He
team.
just didn't fuck it up. He didn't mess it up.
He didn't fuck it up. He didn't fuck it up. He won with it.
Yeah.
But what's y'all
Wait a minute.
goal, man?
Who-
What's y'all goal at the beginning of the year? You
Who
know,
was-
like
who was the
beginning of
coach
year,
in-
what's your goal?
Who was the coach? Who was the coach the year y'all that San Francisco wanted?
Jimmy Johnson.
Jimmy.
The Switzer was. Switzer was.
Oh, that was his first
Switzer
year as
was.
a coach.
Switzer was. Switzer's
That was
first year
his
was long. And that's what we blamed Switzer. We thought this butch ass nigga. Remember, then he won the next year when we picked up Dion.
Hey,
Did you call him a bitch ass nigga after he won, Snails?
You know why I'm laughing? Because I
Because
saw
we just went back to back, and we got this dude. We thought we can get any coach, and he lost. So of course he was upset. He was pissed. Fuck that nigga.
Did you call him a bitch ass nigga after he won the Super Bowl though?
No,
We
we
all
think
did.
Dion. I think
We all
Dion. He's
did.
always a bitch ass nigga. I think Dion will come to that squad. Dion put us over the hump.
Yeah.
I thank Jerry for going to get Dion. That was the best move Jerry did, was going to go get Dion.
Yeah.
See what happens when you go get free agents? Why he not doing that now?
He don't have Jimmy Johnson.
Because he old and senile.
He don't have Jimmy
He's
Johnson.
old
Basically,
and fucking
Jimmy Johnson basically was the GM. He didn't have the title, but he was the GM because think about it. Jimmy Johnson, most of those guys that they were getting as free agents, Jimmy Johnson was recruiting those guys when he was at Miami.
Well,
Yeah.
Jimmy Johnson was gone. Jimmy Johnson was gone when he went and got Dion.
Yeah, but see, okay, to go back to your question earlier, Corey, that's because Jerry Jones believes in the draft. We traded Herschel Walker and got all them draft picks.
Oh yeah,
and that's how we got all them players. That's how we got the Leon Letts, all Russell Maryland, all our fucking squad, the whole offensive line. Because we had like 13, we had a whole bunch of picks. So that was a good through that trade and a good draft picks that we picked up. That's how we got great real fast. And then we added Leon because we needed that extra over the hump. That was just the extra. But it was through the draft, so that's why Jerry don't believe we really need free agents. He just sees that he learned that one time.
And think about this: how he said we got all those extra draft picks. Jimmy knew who to draft because he recruited all those guys because he was a college coach.
Yeah,
so
well, a lot of them played with him in Miami too.
And Miami too.
Michael
But
Irvin,
a lot
Jimmy
of
Johnson, Russell Maryland.
A lot of the guys that didn't come from Miami, he recruited those guys.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He knew what he was doing.
Man.
So just like you know how Philly gets all the motherfucking Georgia dogs and shit like that, the Georgia players. Well, Miami was that dog back then. You know what I'm saying? And so Jimmy Johnson was like, bring my boys with me to Dallas, and boom.
Yeah, he even brought Steve Walsh bum ass, and then we ended up. I had to go through that little hectic shit for the 2 years until we got rid of him.
Didn't he say he recruited Troy Aikman, but Troy Aikman went to Oklahoma because they ran the wishbone or something like that?
That's why.
he didn't like
UCLA.
Yeah, he liked
UCLA. Yeah, there you go. UCLA. My bad. Yeah.
Troy didn't like Jimmy Johnson at all.
Right. All these stories, man. Great. But we supposed to be talking about you, Molly.
Oh, nah, you good, man. I've been hanging y'all out, bro. We about to get out of here. Going a little overtime since this the finale.
Yes,
I just want to know that, the goal for any, season is for your team to win the Super Bowl, for at least me. But I started to notice that it's some fans out here that's different. They be satisfied if they team just make the playoff and lost, So I get it for some team that's progress, but for me, basketball, football, anything, when the Eagles lost the Super Bowl, I want we got to the Super Bowl, so that I'm like, shit, we lost. I don't know when we gonna ever make it back. Luckily we made it back this year, but the goal is to win the Super Bowl. It ain't to get to the playoffs and lose. So it's like whoever come in second place, the Chiefs lost. I know they're not feeling like this was a good year. So I just be wanting to know, how do fans feel? How do y'all feel as fans? As y'all team, as y'all go to win a Super Bowl, or y'all be satisfied, with y'all team just coming up short sometimes like that? That's progress. Or y'all be mad like me, like we don't win it all. Fuck it. It just was a bad year.
That shit is hard to get back. It's hard to get back to the playoffs, bro. It's not easy.
It's progress if you do it how like Philly did. How Philly lost in the Super Bowl 2 years ago, and they put things in places to get back and win it this time. But if you do it like Snails was saying earlier, like Cam Newton made it to the Super Bowl that year, won 15 games and didn't make it back, no, that's not progress. So as a fan, you like, yeah. When you get there, and then you hoping the next year you get back, and then it's disappointment, then no. But yeah, that's my take on it.
I agree with that. I'm saying it's you want to win the Super Bowl. That's the whole thing. Even like I was going to ask y'all, going into the next year, we can do like a pre, like we said, out the wall prediction for next year. Like your team may win the Super Bowl. That's out the wall prediction. But as a fan, you're supposed to think your team's going to win the Super Bowl. You're supposed to want to think that every year with a 0-0 going into the new season. You thinking, okay, maybe hopefully this bum ass nigga got a little better. Hopefully that cornerback don't drop the pass. Hopefully that new he intercepts it this time. You think all type shit this season. And hopefully you're the lucky Giants team that get in with 9-7 and make it to the Super Bowl. You don't have to always be the 13-3 team. You just want to get into the playoffs and win the Super Bowl. So that's all I just every year I just hope we win the Super Bowl. Every year. That's when you hear that shit, Corey, Cowboy fans. Yes, you should. You should, as a Redskin fan, want to win the Super Bowl every year. If you don't want to win the Super Bowl every year, what type of fan are you? You just want to say, I just hope we just win 10 games. And then what? I don't know. We won 10 games, and I'm happy for that. Then hopefully next year we win 12 games. And then what? And hopefully next game, dog. Eventually you got to talk about winning the Super Bowl. So my thing be, I just want to win the Super Bowl. All the other shit we know is a progress. But my goal is big picture, Super Bowl. I want to win the Super Bowl as fast as we can. If we can get it this year, cool. If we can't, next year, cool. 3 years from now, cool. But the goal is still the Super Bowl. It's not a playoff. It's the Super Bowl.
Definitely. But when you got when I've been looking at the personnel that we had and the fucking coaching and the quarterbacks that we had, I can't go into a season talking about I hope we win the Super Bowl. I go into a season like I know we're not gonna win the Super Bowl, but I hope that we can do this and do that. Because right there in front of you, if the personnel that you got coming into the season is not good enough, you don't build your expectations up that high for disappointment. And when you knew that we didn't have enough to beat this team, to beat that team, to beat this quarterback, to beat that quarterback. You know what I'm saying? So for me, it's just hope to get better and build. That's what I've been looking for as a fucking Redskins fan that's been bad for fucking the last 30 fucking years. We've been horrible.
So you be hoping, I be believing. I be believing when you can do it. I believe these niggas professional athletes, they all get paid millions of dollars, and on any given Sunday, like they say, it could be your Sunday. So I just believe that any given Sunday with the talent that we put on the table each year, we have a shot. It's not like we have a bottom tier talent every year. It ain't like we saw the Cowboys talent they put on the table is shitty. No, we got good. Well, we put people to Pro Bowl every year. So we got talent. This could be the year. Sometimes it's not our year. But I, as a Cowboy fan, believe it's every year could be our fucking year. But it doesn't turn out like that. But I'm still supposed to believe that we can win it. I'm not one of them people that don't sit around and don't believe in shit. I believe that we can win it. You know, if we don't, we don't. I still gotta believe. I'm not gonna sit and hope. I'm not hoping shit. I'm gonna go try. So I hope they're gonna try. We hope now. I'm gonna believe we can make it. I believe we can do it. I think we got enough talent, enough people around the table. We can do it. You got to do it.
I agree,
Go ahead,
man.
Phil.
Hey man, I'm just listening and soaking all of this in. I feel like the Cowboys are like the 90s or 2000 Dallas Mavericks, where they always were just like a 50-win team and just always good but not great. So I feel like that's how we've been since 95 or 96, that we never were good enough to, like Corey keep bringing up, make it to the NFC Championship or make it to the Super Bowl. But we've always been good enough that we can't get bad enough to get a great draft pick. So
good way to say
feel like we just stuck. We just stuck at being good but not great.
Mediocre.
Exactly.
Yep.
Mediocre.
Yep.
Exactly. You're
Yep.
stuck in the middle.
Yeah.
Yeah, I agree. I agree with all of y'all. Everyone's take on that part. Just I'm more of I play the game, coach the game to win the championship. Period. Point blank. That's it. That's all. Yes, you deal with the team that you have in front of you. You deal with your roster. You deal with your players. You deal with all of that. And you know, you set certain goals, you set certain feats that you want to achieve. So I get it. I understand Corey's way of looking at it as well. Okay, going into this year, we had no expectations. We don't know what this rookie's going to do. We don't know what this coaching staff's going to do. So hey, all I can hope for is a better season than last year. But with y'all exceeding all the expectations, now you still hoping, or are y'all believing? You know what I mean? If you with the money, with everything that you got going, everybody wants to come to Washington, this, that, the third now. It should change y'all narrative of all I want us to do is this, or all I do is looking for that. Nah, no. If I was a coach, if I was a player, I'm trying to go win. I'm trying to win next year. Yeah, I know Philly is the team to beat. I know that we still got some people that everybody's overlooking us. But hey, if we did this off the one, why can't we go better? Why can't we get to that next spot? So I understand Snell's side, I understand Corey's side, but I know how players might think and how players might look at it. It's like, nah, I play to win. First year, second year, last year, I'm playing to win. So you just got to go through those steps, and hopefully you accomplish those goals and those achievements that you set yourself out for individually and for a team.
Los? And Tito's done kicked in.
Tito Los. It's almost out.
Looking at space. Oh shit.
You all right?
Everybody take a shot.
You hear what is low?
Yeah. But I agree. Like, it's something, man. It's
he don't know what he talking about.
He don't know what he agrees.
You don't know what he's talking about.
Los,
you don't even know what he's talking. Hey, Corey, man, don't even know what he's talking about.
We was talking about the expectations of next season. Like, is it like a how we anticipate the next
how you feel as a fan?
Do you feel like your team is supposed to win it every year, or do you feel like you are okay with taking steps to get there, or do you feel like your team is a Super Bowl team every year?
I think we went too far. We went too long on this episode, y'all.
It's the finale.
Most
finale.
It's the final show.
We always feel like we're gonna win every year because of the talent that we always generate. So, like, I feel like every year we always got a good team on paper. There always be, but then it'd be maybe it's the coaches or maybe it's something else that slow us down. Or the players just not really executing, not believing what the coach is putting on the table. Like a lot of even I don't know if you heard the interview with DeMar Overshawn. Like they was really talking behind Mike McCarthy's back towards the end of the season, like saying that they just didn't believe in what he was bringing to them and putting on the table. So a lot of that shit comes out later on, after the fact. But if they don't believe in what the coach is trying to bring to you, then your team ain't gonna play to their capability or expectations. So that's how I look at it.
Good take, Low.
I was on point, goddamn it. Don't play with me.
Yeah, you were, yo. You bounced back, yo. You bounced back.
We had to wake you up.
Oh man.
Nah, I would say something off the air once we get off the air. That I take.
What's your bold prediction for next season? So, what will be your bold prediction for your team next season? What's it gonna be? You gotta say something. What you think next season? My bold prediction: we're gonna do this.
Okay, my bold prediction is I think we're gonna have a top 5 offense and a top 5 defense.
Top 5 offense and top 5 defense.
And we win in the Super Bowl.
That's Super Bowl.
No, I'm sorry. Let me say top 10 defense, top 5 offense.
Don't change.
Right, we still winning the division with that.
It's hard. It's hard to no NFC East team ever repeat as division champs. So
That's it.
Mine is, I'm like Corey said, you say it every year, but This Dak last year. So if he don't win the Super Bowl next year, Dak, it's time for us to cut this nigga.
Man, y'all just he starts his new contract next year, bro.
We started next year.
He started his 4-year deal that he just signed next year.
All right, hey Corey, since you the Cowboys capologist, look up and see what's our dead cap hit if we cut Dak after next year.
I don't see that cap shit. You gotta ask Adam or somebody else. I don't understand.
That's a big amount.
I don't understand
Snells.
Yeah.
Snells. Look.
Yeah. Cut that nigga.
If we can get rid of Dak, man, I know Cowboys fans probably hating me for this right now, but
Phil, this is the question. You run into the same thing that you ran into 4 years ago when y'all signed him. When you cut him, who do you go get? So do you
draft the quarterback?
Okay, but again, you went 7-10 this year and ended up with the 11th pick. Who's going to be there? You got to just tank the season. You got to go real bad in order to get that.
No, Lamar Jackson was drafted with the 32nd pick.
You ain't.
I don't need you to be a top tier. I just need your contract to be a rookie.
Okay.
That's what I need. I need your contract to be on a rookie deal for 5 years.
But what if you go get that rookie and that rookie turns out like fucking Ryan Leaf?
Okay, so all right, so good example. So give me Ryan Leaf, right? You put Ryan Leaf and surround him with the best O-line and the best defensive line in football. He might not win the Super Bowl, but he gonna be up there. If you giving me his contract for 5 years, and I can surround Ryan Leaf with the Philadelphia Eagles right now, how you think he'll do?
Yeah. Got Brock Purdy doing this.
Look at Brock Purdy is Mr. Irrelevant. That's the last pick in the draft. And he took that team to the Super Bowl.
But Brock Purdy is not a bad quarterback. Ryan Leaf.
So what I'm saying is give me a first round pick, a pick that I'm going to take in the first round. I don't need you to be a superstar. But think about this. Trent Dilfer won the Super Bowl. He's a first round draft pick. He wasn't great. All I need is a first round draft pick and that salary for 5 years. I can fix my roster. If you give me
Mailman.
Yes, sir.
What's your bold prediction for next year?
Listen, after I made that bold prediction about Patrick Mahomes in Kansas City, I ain't making another bold prediction. My bold prediction was horrible, man.
Molly, what's your bold prediction, Molly?
Oh man, we back at it, man. I don't know who's gonna be in there with us. I think it's the first time that we had back-to-back division winners in the division in a long time. I think we can mess around and win the division again as long as we stay strong. Because I feel like we really gave 2 games away. We could have easily only lost 1 game this year if Saquon catch the ball and Smitty catch the ball. So it's just, yeah, I think we can win the division. I think we still got a great chance of getting back to the Super Bowl. If Detroit get back healthy, they're gonna be scary. Probably us in Detroit.
My bold prediction is winning the NFC East. Y'all say it ain't never been the same. Just to shake things up a little bit, we sneak in there and win the division. That's my bold prediction. My bold
prediction. My bold prediction is this. My bold prediction is Dak wins the MVP next year.
Ooh, shit.
I can see that.
Yeah, that's
you can see that.
You didn't give a bold prediction. You didn't give a bold prediction, so you ain't got no say so.
You can see Dak winning.
That's a bold prediction.
He almost won it 2 years ago.
Yeah, he did.
He almost won it last year.
Yeah, last year he almost won the MVP. I can see that.
Second in voting.
Yeah. What you can ready to say, Corey?
I
Corey
mean,
trying to
hold on.
Lord,
How come?
same time,
Hold on.
Corey.
Time out.
Fucking believable.
Time out. How come when my bold prediction is said, it's all of this, but everybody else, it's a bold prediction.
No, Adam, no, we cool with your prediction. It's just when he ad-lib. Yeah, we took the ad-lib parts. We got us. Yeah, that's your prediction. I can see that. That's your bold prediction too. That'd be Adam's bold prediction. And yeah, I can see that. No, man, we can't see that. But I hope it happens, bold prediction. I hope it happens, Soto. But I can't see that. I can't see it. So that's a bold prediction there.
I love
That's what I'm saying. It's a bold. Y'all said a bold prediction.
Yeah, I'm with you.
I like that.
I can see that part.
Oh, okay. I get it.
That's what me and Corey had a problem with it. We heard Mailman say, I can
Phil
see
sounded
that.
like,
Yeah.
yeah, it's possible.
He basically saying ain't no bold prediction and feel like, so he like, that's possible. That ain't bold.
It's bold. It's bold based on this track record. Is it some blue in there?
Here you go with this Super Bowl colors.
Oh, is it blue?
And look, Miami is. What is it, Miami?
No, it's San Francisco.
Well, you can't really see it. You can't really see it, but it's purple in the back.
Right, look like Miami. Who is it? Is it
Baltimore?
It's in San Francisco next year. That's the San Francisco Bridge. Look, y'all. That's the San Francisco Bridge right there.
So
you know that. New stadium.
Talk
about the color.
No, we see that. We just looking at the
color.
I see the Ravens and the Cowboys.
That's your bold prediction.
Let me ask y'all something. Let me ask y'all something. We all know if the Cowboys played in the Super Bowl, it would be one of the biggest Super Bowls in the world. But who would y'all think would be the biggest Super Bowl ever? Cowboys versus who to make it the biggest one ever?
Kansas City.
Kansas City.
Right now, because my homeboy hot. But no, I would think it would be the Steelers.
And if Travis Kelce come back with the Taylor with the Swifties,
it'd be the Steelers.
Okay. I was just thinking like a traditional team, like
the
Raiders or the Bears.
Traditional would be the Steelers.
Yeah, the Steelers. That's who our Super Bowl rival is. The Steelers. Our Super Bowl rival is the Steelers. That's
there you go. There you go.
Pittsburgh.
So look, to answer your question, it'll be the Steelers in the Super Bowl. It'll be the 49ers in the NFC Championship. It'll be the Eagles in the division champion. And then in the first round, we play the Commanders. That's how it'll be if you wanted to be perfect for TV ratings.
I'll roll.
Hell yeah.
Y'all the first round, Philly the second round, 49ers NFC Championship, Pittsburgh Super Bowl.
And Pittsburgh will be for history, but it would technically really be the hottest team. That would be Patrick Mahomes. So it would be Patrick Mahomes will get the most ratings because he's the hottest nigga ticket going. So it's like we had to pay Brady. It wouldn't have been Pittsburgh. It would have been the Patriots. If we had Cowboys playing the Patriots in the Super Bowl, that would have been the hottest ticket. Us against Brady, that would have been the hottest ticket on the planet. But right now, it would be my homeboy trying to win another ring. They're going against Cowboys trying to get their sixth ring.
I'm glad you put that in the atmosphere, Corey.
As much as I can't stand the Cowboys,
Lamar Jackson.
They are the biggest. They would. They said this year was the most viewed Super Bowl at 126 million. It would be 150 million if the Cowboys played it. I would say that. Just because of the hype of the Cowboys.
I know it's not hate.
Yeah,
we know it's not hate.
Be an hour. The halftime show will be a whole hour.
Yeah,
Cowboys, they're gonna change the rules. That should be different.
Right. It'll be Beyonce doing a country
whole concert. She have a whole concert.
Jay-Z showing up.
No. How about Taylor Swift performing? Has she ever performed before at the Super Bowl?
She'll be opening up. That's how big the show gonna be. She'll
And
be
you
the
know
opening act.
Jay-Z running that, right? So he picks who's going to perform and
Man,
halftime.
you got the Cowboys versus the Chiefs in the Super Bowl, and you let Taylor Swift perform or Kanye West. It's over.
Yeah, it's like Corey. Just imagine, just think like this. Each year, me and my Redskins was going through this. Each year, how sorry we are, we still in the top 5 ratings of a game each season. We have number 1 to 5. We have like 3 or 4 of them to top 5. Cowboys versus this game. Cowboys was the number 1 rated game all year. That game, the world watches us play. I don't know. We're the number 1 rated game all year. We have 4 of the top 5. Shit like that, since damn near every year. So so you put us in the Super Bowl. You imagine how big that game is going to be? And we have a record season.
I am not.
Them the numbers Jerry Jones look at. Jerry Jones, he brag about them numbers.
It is what it is.
Exactly.
Hey, so think about this. You know how they always say that the NFL is fixed, right? Don't you think if the NFL is fixed, they would make sure that Dallas won? Like,
that's why I don't believe that.
At least every 10 years, let Dallas win.
That's
right?
why I don't believe that. That's why I don't believe that.
They already number 1 market team in the league. You need Cleveland to start winning now. You need some bum teams to help.
Okay. You gotta help the league,
they ain't got to win.
You want to help the league, bro. Like Molly saying, you gotta do that. You need Detroit to start winning. You need the Cleveland to start winning. You need the team number 1 to really start winning.
You need the Commanders to start winning.
Even the Cowboys. We always stay relevant. We're not going nowhere. We're not going nowhere.
Right. Let the Cardinals win one.
See, Dallas really, I hate to say it, but Dallas really don't have to win a Super Bowl and still generate more money than any team.
No, you don't.
No.
Just by TV ratings.
I hate to hear that though. I hate to hear that, man.
But Jerry don't. Jerry don't hate to hear
that. And that's why, you notice what Jerry do every time. That's why it could be the Super Bowl week, and then something about Jerry Jones come out.
Yep.
And then the whole thing switched from the Super Bowl to Jerry Jones and the Cowboys. Yeah. And that's what he feeds off of that shit, bro. Yeah. That's just what he did.
They on Sports Center today talking about Dak Prescott. I said, why ain't they talking about Trevor Lawrence? Why ain't they talking about Joe Burrows? Why ain't they talking about somebody else? But they're talking about fucking Dak again on TV.
And should be talking about Jalen Hurts. They just talking about Jalen Hurts.
They talking about he a top 5 quarterback. I like, damn, a nigga win a Super Bowl. They still.
Right.
Man.
And MVP.
This man ain't even make it to the playoffs, and they talking about him.
So
that's what it is. Hey, we gotta give him some good energy, man. Before we get up out of here, Corey, we can start with you. Like, you about to lay back, got your Redskins gear on.
Man, I want to say this, man. I am sad that this is the season finale, because I feel like I met some good brothers, and I enjoyed their debates. I enjoyed their knowledge, and I just want to say thank you to the panel for bringing me on, because I was just brought on as a guest. And I just want to say thank you to Twio TV. I want to say thank you to the panel, to the fellas of All in Charge. Man, I appreciate this, man. This is something that I look forward to every week, and this is something that I'm going to miss. I appreciate y'all, fellas, man. I look forward to keeping the relationship with y'all on the off season and being involved, and and just I just appreciate y'all, man. And I again, I want to say thank you to Twio TV and to everybody in charge, and I look forward to next season, man. And thank y'all again, man.
Always, Corey.
Always, man. Yep. My man, Corey, man.
Hey, man, I just want to say that we have come a long way on this podcast. Like, the first week that y'all did the podcast, I was doing my own podcast at the same time, at the exact same time. So the second week, I joined the podcast, and I just looked at us today and looked at the way we were looking, right, to make sure we weren't cutting each other off. And that right there just made me look forward to season 2 and to know how far we have come from, from the first time we we're in the studio together talking all over each other, and my brother saying, yo, I can't even hear y'all for a minute. So I'm just loving this. And like Corey said, we like a family, man. Like I keep on saying every week, we like the DC version of the Super Friends. But one thing I gotta say, I'm looking forward to season 2 because I just looked at the screen also, and we all look like you ever see a movie that has like a bunch of sequels, and at the end of every season you can see everybody's face on and you can tell that a sequel is coming up because Corey's talking about what the Skin's about to do, and Molly all looking all too relaxed. So I already know we coming for y'all birds. We coming for y'all. Los over here telling us about what we looking forward to. Snails, I already know I'm about to hook. Listen, me and Snails about to make some money. Me and Snails about to make some money. That's all I got to say. And my man Adam he like Superman to me, yo, because whatever he says, when he start talking, we all shut up and listen. And Molly, you like the most quiet dude that I know, right? That I ever met.
The quietest Southeast breed.
Whenever you say something, right, everybody shuts up as quiet as you are and listens, right? So I'm sorry I'm taking so much of y'all time, but I got it.
No, that's all right.
I have enjoyed this whole season and just talking about this whole Twio TV and everything on here. This is what I've been planning. Me and my brother been planning on doing podcasts, and I love go-go music. I love sports. You know what I'm saying? And just to hook up with Sheed, and we talking about sports and go-go. And tomorrow night we talking about going to a club and going to see go-go artists from my favorite go-go bands from me being a kid. Like, I don't even know what I did to deserve this, but like this is what's up right here, yo. I just want to keep this going. So sorry to take so long, and I tried not to break down and all that kind of stuff, but I love this right here, and
I feel you, bro.
Thank y'all for bringing me on to this too, man. I appreciate this.
Yep.
Likewise, King. Tito, before you pass out, brother.
Hey, man, thank y'all. Hey, look, I'm with everything that Corey and Mailman said. Thank y'all for embracing me. You know, King came to me one day, was like, "Man, I got something for you. You will be perfect with this. You know, you'll be good at. You like talking about sports and stuff like that. You'll be perfect." So I wish he was here, but I always thank him. You know, number one, for bringing me on, and for you guys accepting me as well. This has been wonderful, man. Something that I never even thought about doing, you know, just actually doing this type of stuff and talking about sports as much as I do with my friends and with Hakeem and stuff like that, one-on-one. But to do it on a platform like this, you know, and you guys embracing me the way you have, man, it's a brotherhood that is gonna always be there for the rest of my life. I'll never forget this moment. So I'm definitely looking forward to season 2, and thank you to all the sponsors that we had, you know, embracing us as well, man. This has been wonderful. Molly, thank you. I met you through Hakeem, so thank you as well. You know, at the beginning, you know what I'm saying, before we even got started with this, you know, playing spades, you know what I'm saying?
Busting y'all leg.
Yeah. So man, thank you. Hey, look, thank you again for everything, man. So I appreciate you guys. Season 2 is going to be outstanding, bro. I'm looking forward to it. Looking forward to it. Snails and Alan, thank you as well. Rashid, hey, Rashid, thank you as well, man. Man, y'all been wonderful, man.
Yeah.
Been a blessing. We will be seeing each other though. This ain't it though. So we will be hooking up for sure.
Yeah, my man.
Snails, that's our stoic side right there. That's the stoic man right there.
Everybody on the panel, y'all know as much love. I really appreciate y'all even coming on the panel. I remember with me and my brother, y'all call me Shebas, my brother Gus, my partner in crime. We do everything together. We came up with this idea a couple of years ago. He was thinking, my brother always got a lot of ideas. He sit around, want to bounce back. We love sports. He wanted to call the show The Last Take at one point in time. So we was thinking about doing a show called The Last Take. Then he came back around and said, bro, let's do a joint called Smash Mouth DC. So I'm normally behind the scenes, so I normally don't even like to be on the mic. So you can tell I probably was a little off in the beginning because I don't really like speaking too much. For one, I like debating sports, but live on the mic, I had to get used to that. So sometimes it may have came across to some of my fellas on here that don't really know me like that in the beginning, that I was aggressive or my tone was a little different with them. But that's just how I debate. I really love everybody on here. I really genuinely fuck with you, Corey, man. You a good dude, man. When I met you was a good dude. When I seen you on here hearing you speak, you was a good dude, bro. Hakeem, Redskin, whatever. Fuck with King, good dude. Corey, Lowe's, y'all my men, y'all cowboy dudes, man. So whenever y'all hear me getting animated or whatever, that's how I normally speak and talk in general. So it's nothing that's like I'm like getting mad at y'all or I'm pissed off at y'all. No, that's just how I normally speak. Y'all are really good dudes. I'm really proud. I'm really happy that y'all came on the show and did this. It got me to even do it. It took me a minute. The first week I didn't join y'all. Seen the first week I watched. And the second week I was with my son. Then the third week I was like, all right, let me go ahead and join the joint. My brother was like, come on, Snail. So I finally said I might as well. And I'm happy I did do it because now I'm looking forward to next season and getting better with everybody. And I'm looking forward to making this a real bigger show. We're gonna do it more professional next year. So hopefully everything goes off smoother. Molly does a great job right now, but we're gonna tune everything up on that. We're gonna tune everything up on how we all interact, how we speak coming in and not never going over each other. So we're gonna make sure everything's done proper next year. So we're gonna be moving into a bigger platform. We're gonna make sure our sponsors are heard every time we have events. We gotta make sure each event is known throughout the show. We gotta let them know that what we're doing. Because at the same time, me and my brother, we're doing so much other shit than just this podcast. So we're trying to do a lot of things. So everybody gotta be heard. Everybody's goals, everybody's ideas and dreams gotta be heard. And we have a platform for that to be heard. We gotta say it. We gotta let them know they're in a little transportation. We got Zaza, we got Arion, we got Today's Pizza. We got every time we speak, when we on the platform, we gotta let everybody know what we're doing. This is where we're at right now. We're gonna take on this responsibility and speak. And to the fans, believe me, I love all y'all. Kenny, I wasn't going at you, bro. You're a great dude, bro. I was just sports talk. That's how I talk sometimes. So it wasn't nothing towards you. Believe me, I love you. So I just hope next year we all do better and we have a great summer. And I'll see y'all next season. Love y'all.
Much love, bro.
Much love.
Fellas. It has definitely been a journey this season. And I am a testament about Snails and how he talks. Don't take it personal, fellas. I've been in many battles, arguments, debates with my brother over the years. So it ain't never personal with him. He's just so passionate about his points and his views. So I know
real quick,
you all learned. Go ahead.
Hey, and for you, Mailman, I had to go back to what you said about the shut up part. But I respect y'all. So I got argument with my teacher. My father had to come to school because my teacher told me to shut up. Can't nobody ever tell me to shut up. I'll be quiet because I respect my men. So I don't, them like brothers, you tell me to shut up, we gonna have a beef. I'm gonna be talking more. So, but be quiet, I respect my men. So when you said shut up, I be quiet because I respect Molly. Be quiet because I respect my brother. Be quiet because I respect y'all when y'all speak. Go ahead, bro.
Yeah, so like I said, I was saying, you know, bruh is definitely very passionate about his views and points and whatnot. So, but yeah, it's definitely been a pleasure meeting you fellas, Los, Corey, Molly, Hakeem, even though he had to get off the panel early tonight. Y'all are some great men. Uh, y'all know your sports. You know, I love the conversation, the dialogue that we all have on here. Um, when this opportunity was brought to me from my little brother, I had no issue. You know what I'm saying? Me and Mailman Phil was already doing a little something with his little podcast that we was doing at the same time. So I was already in part of this. You know, I'm just like my brother too. I don't like to do a lot of live talking and all the conversations and whatnot. You know, so I wasn't all the way gun ho with it, but I'm definitely glad that I ended up making the decision to come on and be a part of this panel because I met some real good dudes that I would call my brothers. You know what I'm saying? So it's nothing but respect from me to you, Corey, to you, Molly, to you, Phil, to you, Los. You know what I'm saying? And Hakeem, Chef. You know, it's nothing but love and respect for everybody that's come on, all the people who subscribed, who's watched, who's tuned in. We appreciate y'all taking y'all time out and listening to our debates and going back and forth. We hope y'all continue to support us because we will and we are going to be better. We will be back. We will be ready. We will achieve all the things that we want to achieve because of people like y'all that are helping and supporting and watching us. So to the panel, I love y'all. Chanel's, you already know. Heart, little bruh, Heart. Let's get ready for season 2. We're gonna do some little stuff during the middle, in between. Probably do a draft night, but that's just a little plug just to get everybody in the loop with what we still got going on. But just get ready for season 2, y'all. I love y'all. Appreciate y'all.
Yes, sir.
All love, man. We had a great season, brothers. You know, for a lot of y'all, this was y'all first time on podcast. Y'all don't know how good y'all did. I done work with a lot of people on podcasts, and most time they first time getting on, they stutter a lot. They get nervous. Sometimes they just zap out. You know, y'all just came on once the flow, you know, the conversation got going. I think half of y'all forgot y'all was even online, you know. So I just seem like a lot of y'all was really made for this, man, you know, and I'm just happy that we got the platform. I'm happy I got to meet y'all guys. I know a lot of y'all a lot older than me, but you know, I still feel like I can relate to y'all, you know, the things that y'all talk about, the things that y'all like to do, the debates, like I can have a normal conversation about sports. Ain't gotta get in all that rah 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 and one of them fight and fights turn into shootouts, you know, and that's what it was, you know. So eventually I just stopped really talking sports. I don't really talk sports to people because it's like talking anything is a touchy subject for some people. But you know, with y'all, you know, we can talk, give our opinions, and after that, it's always love. So that's the energy we've been bringing to this platform. That's the energy we trying to keep. And I think season 2 gonna get better. Season 3, 4, and on and on. You know, I just feel like people better get on now because you know how fast these platforms grow, and I think we stay consistent. That's the key. So far, I think we all been here every week. When we had to meet up at the club, most of us made it to the club. If not, we screamed in. We actually had a ex-NFL athlete come on here. We had a great podcast with him. He talking about coming back on. So I think we did good things, and I think as long as we stay in contact, we can grow from there. So hey, I love it, man. I think we should keep it up. You know, shout out to Twio TV, all the sponsors that we had in the loop, auntie and them for even tuning in, nephew and them, all the guests that we had that made it through. Your boy that with the Eagles fan, Los, and Hakeem brought me in. You know, Hakeem was like, hey, my boy, he got a studio. All they need is the cameraman, man. I'm telling you, this gonna be good money. You can do it. When I got down there, I was like, shoot, man, we gonna eat. I ain't worrying about no money right now. Let's build. You know, because I feel like this family, if I ain't know that, I wouldn't care, hey, just pay me this. I wouldn't care how the show go. I'm like, nah, I come on the show. I talk. I help whatever we need to do. Make flyers. Come to the club. So it's like, that's what it's going to take for us to get where we trying to go, you know. So I'm all in, man. I know y'all all in. So, and let's continue to grow, fellas.
Yes, sir.
Sure.
Appreciate you, Louisville.
Yes, sir.
My man. Trey Money. Appreciate you tuning in, y'all. Hit that like, hit that shit button.
Send them shout outs. Send out the shout outs, Molly. Shout outs, Molly.
Interlude.
Tomorrow, next level. Come see us.
Yeah.
Three bad baby girls at the DC.
15K Street Northeast.
Yes, sir. $1 million moment.
Shout out to everybody who tuned in every week.
Shout out to all the Delusional Commander fans, man.
We just talking to Corey.
That my man. Yeah. Hey, shout out to everybody, man. Hey, Eagles on top, man. I've been on a losing streak for a long time, man. I did the fantasy football. I got the first draft pick, and I came in last place. So it feels good to finally win something, man. Philly, we up, man. Next year be here so fast.
My bad. Congratulations, Molly.
Hey, you gonna
Shout out
get
to our
it.
boy Lil Chris. T.O.B.
T.O.B.
Yeah, nephew gotta get back out here.
No, we don't know what Chris gonna be. He don't know if he's a Cowboy. Yeah.
That's a hit Kansas City fan, right?
Oh, hey, look, he represents
We gotta
the
check his
Lakers.
paperwork. We gotta check his paperwork next year.
Ain't no Dallas fans this
Don't know.
time, man.
He represents the Lakers right now. That's all he's talking about.
Man,
No,
we
that's
got
my
whooped
nigga.
this
Nah,
year.
he a Cowboy. He was just hurt. He a Cowboy. He just hurt. He died.
We ain't lose.
By next week.
Yeah, my
Good.
boy King got up out of here,
I
man.
see you down the brook.
Yeah, absolutely.
I see y'all down next level. Y'all keep coming every Thursday. We be down there every Thursday. We'll be down there. The show every Thursday from here on out. So I'll see y'all down
Every
next level.
Thursday.
Just be down there every Thursday. Come check us out.
Free before 7. Free before 7. I
Well,
think ladies free all night, right?
Say that again, Molly.
I said free before 7. I think ladies free all night, right?
Ladies free all night, dudes free before 7. After 7, you pay 20. And that's how it is. All year.
Y'all got it, good. Y'all got it, good.
Yeah, I know they got it.
All go-go members of any go-go band. It's Industry Thursday night. You're free to come in. All go. I don't care what time it is. 7, 8, 9:30. You play in a go-go band. You're free to come in.
Oh, that's big.
Yeah.
All go members.
Hey, congrats to
Band
Rob
members.
Piper,
Band
man.
members.
Yeah, all the Eagles
Right.
fans. Congrats, man. We did it.